Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. So, today we are once again continuing the finale of Cold Steel 4. It's your boy, Buddy Bison in Reen in the Imperial Fortress guard. Not much to say other than, happy to be streaming again. It was a nerve-wracking day without playing this game, just because being so close to the end of a great game, you really, it's one of those feelings where it's like, I want to finish it, and at the same time, I don't want to finish it, because I don't want to be done, right? Like, I don't want to be done with this great game yet. But it seems like there's still going to be plenty of, I don't want to say padding or filler, but there's still going to be plenty of non-combat things to do, just based on, this kind of keying me in where it's like, okay, we're still going to be able to walk around and talk to people in this area. So that's pretty good. I am, one funny thing, putting some dabs in the chat, dab. One of the funny things that I was talking to my mod Rias about was he was like, so how long are you going to, have finale in your stream title? Like you didn't finish the game. And I was like, oh, finale is the name of the chapter. It's not the finale stream, it's the game's finale chapter. So I was like, yeah, that could be misleading. I didn't change anything because I don't think it should be misleading. Anyone who knows, and that's why it's in the title of the stream. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be finishing the game this stream. I don't imagine it. I don't think so, honestly. I think it's more realistic to say that the Saturday stream is going to be where it's going to be finished. And that's basically what I'm planning on as well. I honestly don't want to try and cram everything into a potentially 3-hour stream, right? It's 6:30 right now. I plan to stop at a reasonable hour, so I can't go forever. And that's how these games usually go near the end. They go forever. Glad Kara's got less to worry about now. Ugh, but Prince Cedric's up next. That guy's gonna be a royal headache. Yes, we can't expect the fourth rivalry to be any easier. I met him during the Civil War. I was the one who brought him in Duke Cayenne before the Vermilion Night. Yeah, you did. Back when you were just like wearing a swimsuit and a hoodie. Had I not done that, then perhaps things would not have turned out the way they did. Allie, don't blame yourself, Altina. My Uncle Croy bears the sole responsibility. No, that's not entirely true. I should have done something when I realized he was becoming unhinged. You say you couldn't have known. Hey, the past is the past. The past's the past. Nobody could have seen what was coming. There's no point obsessing over choices you didn't make. Ellie, you were following your orders. And Musei, your power-hungry uncle was keeping you from taking what's yours. Curtin and Instructor Reen will handle Prince Cedric. We don't have to worry about him. You just have to support them. You're right. Mm-hmm. You know, it's quick to take action when the others are feeling down. Musei and Altina are moving forward in spite of the past, too. I'm lucky to have students like them. Hey, how's it going, kiddos? It's nothing new, but I feel like I'm no match for you at times. But we've already come this far. All the stuff fill our duties as best we can. Yuna's right. There's nothing to be gained from lamenting the past. If we feel we need to make up for things regarding Prince Cedric, we have to move forward and prove it with actions, not words. Actions. Yuna, we're facing the Crown Prince next. Kurt's going to be instrumental in that fight. Oh, and you too, Instructor, but that goes without saying. You'll have all of us supporting you. We'll get through this together. Yeah, I couldn't do it without you. We're all in this together, hand in hand. I'm gonna eat you. Feels like we've nearly escaped the jaws of death more times than I can count. I admit, we have faced down a number of gruesome situations. There were terrorist attacks, the Civil War, the Infernal Castle, the Grawl of Erebos. We've seen our fair share of trials and then some. And yet, against all odds, we've survived each one. I have no doubt we'll do so this time as well. True, especially since we got the old and new Class 7s working together. There's no way we can fail. It's really encouraging to hear you two put it like that. Think you're up for facing one more trial? No sweat, of course. Yeah, everyone work together. Hey, how's it going, you guys? You guys being bros together? Elmar, Ordine. Oh, and oh, you're here too, Celine? Since we're on the verge of another rivalry, I thought I might check up on them. Great minds. Come to think of it, I've been meaning to thank you two for carrying the parents of soldats around all this time. Think nothing of it. Compared to taking on 2 Iron Bloods, it could hardly be considered work. They were formidable fighters, Reen, but you and your allies proved more than equal to the task of bringing them down. Yeah, thanks. Now deflate that big head of yours. The real challenge still lies ahead. No rivalry battle is ever going to be easy. I suggest all 3 of you prepare yourselves in both body and spirit. Will do. Spirit, you say? Well, Velmar and I can certainly try. Yo, bro, my name's Ordine. I'm just a surfer, bro. Hey, how's it going, Ash? Glad the Scarecrow's not a problem anymore. Pretty good that we came in and took care of it. I'm sure those 2 lovely ladies are going to be real happy to hear that. Is that right? That's great, Ash. You knew about Claudia and Lucy's wishes? Yeah, they're Josh. Ask Jay. Seriously, though, who looked at Lecter and thought he'd make a good student council president? Some role models he is. Huh. Hey, don't give me that look. You gotta know you're calling the kettle black, right? Astray was Joshua's original surname from when he lived in Hommel. Ash seems to be getting his memories back little by little. Give me a break, man. That lousy prince and his red knight are getting next in line for a beating, huh? I'll give them one they won't forget. If you need my help with that weird ogre girl or anything, just let me know. Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Thanks, Ash. Yeah, boy! Best boy! Can't believe I let this shit get to me. It's throwing me off my game. Anyway, that lousy prince and that crazy ogre girl up next. You and Kurt better get your heads in the game. Yeah. Go get your head in the game. I said, what? Hey, how's it going, Laura and Fee? Crown Prince and Bloody Shirley are next. This is going to be a walk in the park. If I'm right, Shirley might even go all out. You mean she's been holding back this entire time? I'll keep that in mind. She was pretty strong to begin with, but she's really something else now that she's joined up with Ouroboros. I think the Grandmaster did something to amp up Shirley's strength. Heard rumors of the Grandmaster's granting special powers to the members of Ouroboros somehow. But, you know, she's a little different from what I hear, a little different than what I hear from Rainey and the others. All the viciousness that everyone says she showed in Crossbow 2 years ago, I really can't sense any of that. You and Ulti haven't met Yin before, right? Wait, I hear she knocked Shirley down a peg or two. Apparently the two had a duel and Shirley got whooped. Maybe that was enough to change her. No idea why she's teamed up with Prince now, though. Well, there's the whole Testarossa thing. And again, I doubt that's the only reason why she'd team up with them. Maybe we'll find out when we face them. Leave it to me, Irene. I'm gonna beat that reckless ogre. Alright, good luck, Fee. Hey, Laura. Lord Rufus practically taught Prince Cedric everything he knows about fighting. Add that to his experience with the Iron Bloods and his powers of the Vermilion Awakener, and he's sure to be a formidable opponent. Yeah, it's going to be a totally different story than the last time we fought him. And wrecked his little bitch ass! If His Highness hadn't lost his way, then it's certainly possible he'd have been following the same path as us, but if he insists on opposing us, I shan't be merciful, prince or no prince. I'm here for you if you need me, Irene. Say the word and I'll be there. Of course. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, good friends. We got them good friends. Hey, Crow and Sarah. Looks like your time to shine, Crow. Feeling ready to take on the Vermilion Knight? Sure. Just gotta fight with everything I've got, same as always. Am I right, Irene? Yeah, gonna depend on Kurt and his Spiegel more than usual, but the overall strategy remains the same. No matter who we're up against, none of us will hold back. When did you two grow up into such hardy young warriors? You may not be able to take part in the rivalry, but I can help you out with the ogre before it. If you want my help with anything after that, you just say the word. Thanks, Instructor Sarah. Always great working with you. Hey, how's it going, my boy Kurt? How you doing, buddy? Kurt, what's on your mind? Prince Cedric? Well, to be honest, yes. I do not know how I feel about facing him on the battlefield. I was remembering him as he was when we first met. He struck me as honest and very mild-mannered. When he praised my swordsmanship, his eyes gleamed with appreciation I didn't deserve. Hey, I'm a sweet young boy! His behavior might have changed drastically, but I believe he is still the same person. It all strikes me as very strange. I don't think he's lost his mind, or that the person he was has been supplanted by this new persona of his. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. No, I think you're right. The rivalries are battles between Awakeners, but you'll get a chance to talk to him before it. Why don't you see if you can uncover the truth? If anyone can do it, it's you, Kurt, not me. I'll try. I'll see for myself what's left of the prince I once knew. Good luck, Kurt. Okay. Is the prince still a good guy? Well, I would say no. Because if you remember, at the end of Cold Steel 3, he was literally ready to choke Altina to death. Oh, Irene. Yeah, I'm glad there's a place in here where we could actually take a little break. Yeah, it's just what we need to help prepare us for what's coming next. Prince, Sanguine Ogre, fourth rivalry. It's going to be tough. I believe we'll make it through. Are you with me? Do you even have to ask? Let's show them what Class 7 can achieve. Together. Yeah. Let's all just talk here, fish, and just like play Vantage Masters and Palm while our countrymen below kill each other. Woo! That's what I like to hear. Milliam, what are you up to? I was just thinking. I'm glad we didn't have to kill Claire or Lecter. Yeah, me too. They're like siblings to you, aren't they? Yeah, that's why I kind of wish I could have done more for them, you know? Both of them had some pretty bad stuff happen to them. That's why they made the choices they did. I'm not criticizing them or anything, but I wish we talked more, and we understood each other better. But at least they're both okay. Milliam. Oops, looks like I really brought you down, huh? Crow and I won't be around much longer. You got the future ahead of you. Can you look after everyone I can anymore? Of course. But isn't it too early for you to be telling me your last wishes? We've only just started exploring the fortress, and we haven't even fought any rivalries yet. You never know how things will turn out. You know what? You're right. Everything will turn out alright, Reen. I'm here to support you till the end, after all. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Milliam. I'm counting on you, Milliam. She's really grown up. Considering the circumstances, both she and Crow really have amazing resolve in seeing this through. Hope I'll be able to match that. Okay, I have talked to everyone. Everyone has been talked to. So it is time to exit the hall. And time to advance further into the Imperial Fortress. Ah, now it's like reddish, I think.
There's an opening.
Okay, Demon Float.
Now. Got no time to waste.
Yeah, I killed you. What else is new? Who could have expected that? Ash one-shotting jobbers with his ult? Who'da thunk? I do not believe anyone could have guessed that that is what would occur. It is nigh unthinkable. How one could even posit the thought. Astounding.
Let's go.
I'm doing that just to get everyone some CP back.
Now. Done already?
There we go. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad he had Lenan's kiss on, because I completely forgot that he even had it on. Okay, so that's a door that I need to go unlock somehow. Bam, bam.
Ready.
Oh, with the wheel.
This one might be worth my time.
And Goliath, look.
Now. My turn. It's my turn.
Zero art.
Yeah.
Aeonian Emperor.
I'm going. Yeah, now's our chance.
It's mine.
Ta-ta.
Got some new materials. Okay. Wow. Hey, how's it going?
Now's our chance.
Demon Float, an ancient life force eating monster born from cells of a larger being, reassimilates at the end of its lifespan.
Now.
See, I really do like being able to do
already?
this, just because it lets me save resources with every other character. It's like I don't have to think, right? Like it's just, oh yeah, I use Ash's S-Craft, and no one else has to like expend health by taking hits or EP, by using spells or CP. It's just like, oh no, because he can just do it ad infinitum.
This one's strong.
It is great. The only thing that I sometimes use is the BP. Curacy.
I'm up.
Okay.
Shit, it's down. It's mine. My turn. Yeah.
I'm going. There.
Let's do that. Evil demon who arose from the primordial sea consumes life to become a source of energy for the next world to come.
Yes. Ha. There.
It's my turn. Shit. My turn.
I'm going. Ha.
An opening. Is that all?
Good. Oh, Skull reached level 10. And that was it. Okay. That was pretty anticlimactic for a level 10 increase. Wow. Yes, drop all the doors. You know what, that's much better than if all the doors were individual and separate. Ugh. Would have been terrible. The best part about Ash being the one, like, if he does take damage, it's just like, it doesn't matter, because Emblem heals HP, EP, and CP.
Let's wipe him out.
So it's like, oh yeah, I can just... He could literally be put through the ringer, and so long as he isn't KO'd, it really doesn't matter, because Emblem will heal him. Okay, so let's... Can't go that way yet. So that means I must go this way.
Ready.
This way seems like just a treasure chest.
There!
That seems
We
like
strike!
correct. How dost thou do?
Now.
Squeeze
Let's go.
me, bang.
It's down. It's mine.
Good.
Good teamwork.
Good teamwork. Gotta love teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Ooh, a
And
treasure
Dreamwork
chest.
makes pretty decent movies. Pretty decent being a large understatement for most of them. Okay, so Radiant Armor, Noran. ATS up. Yeah, I mean, mine as well. Doesn't... I'll do that. And... Dark Mail. Yeah, I'll just give you the hood sweatshirt. You know what, since you're in my party, I'll at least have you have stuff. Or at least those things. I don't care about equipping you with other stuff. And ornament. There we go. Okay, good. He still has good amounts of stuff. HP, I would rather swap with... Have anything that would... Nah. Don't have any evade ones. I guess I put them on someone. I'll just put that on him because he has gloom, so he can do stats effects, and he has freeze. So might as well have it last for one more turn while also giving him all the cool shit. Scondagem. Kinda want to, but I'm gonna do that. Give him more attack.
Hey-ya! Be on guard. It's strong. Now.
Do that.
I'm up. Ha! Now! It's mine. Very well. Cha!
I'm going. Arcus, activate.
Take this.
Good work, every.
Good, good, good.
Shit!
Yeah, what I think I might have to start doing is I might have to start using Kurt's like first turn to kind of do like a movement setup where it's just like, because the thing is, right, they're generally like Kurt and Reen are standing next to each other, so it's kind of hard to tell who's being targeted, especially when it's like a big enemy like that.
There!
There's an opening.
So what I think I might have to do is do something like that where,
It's my turn.
yeah, like I can see that they're, or I thought I could see that they were targeting him. I guess they were just looking at him.
Trot. It's my turn.
Now.
Where like
Done
I
already?
want to put Kurt on the opposite side. That way, if he is targeted, Reen won't also dodge.
Ready.
And get the
It looks strong.
attack
Watch out.
instead of him,
There!
because
This one might be worth
Kurt
my
will do
time.
more damage.
Let's go. Sure. Now.
It's my turn. Ha!
Let's go.
But this time it is
It's down.
he is
An opening.
actually
I'm up.
targeting Reen.
Now! It's mine! This is
So
it!
that's a different thing.
Good teamwork
I'm
out
always
there, Kurt.
glad to be of assistance, instructor.
Reen leveled. Good.
All right.
All right. Whoop whoop. Shoop de whoop.
Treasure located.
Grail locket. Who's using those at this point in the game? I need to make sure. Right, you do still have. Oh, you don't have Glooma. Oh, that's why. That's why. I was like, okay, that's why. Because I had put Gloom on him for some reason, and forgot to put Aegis back, so they weren't trying to target him nearly as much. And that probably explains the boss fight. Why?
Hey-ya!
Now's our chance.
Shit! Very well.
It's my turn. Ha!
Sure. An opening. There.
Yeah, there we
An
go.
opening. An opening. It's down. An opening. My turn. Huh. My turn. Huh.
Okay.
Got no time to
That's
waste.
better. That's how it should work. Adamantite shield, 95% chance of activating. See, that's even better. Perfect. Level up Aegis. Get even greater chance of
Ready.
Kurt just being the one that is attacked.
We've made it outside again, but it feels different from the last time.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go. It makes no difference who's waiting for us. We'll meet them head on.
Okay. So when we're getting near the end of each like path, it's probably going to be something that lets us see outside.
There. This one's strong. Be careful. Damn! Ha!
Very well.
I'm going.
Do that.
Arcus,
My
activate.
turn. Now.
Okay. Well,
Oh, did we win?
sometimes it doesn't matter.
I must try.
And everyone gets their
yeah, that's
levels
how it
right
must be.
before a boss fight, which is good. That's what you like to see.
Shit!
But man, it would be great if, like, because I imagine what's going to happen is I'm going to fight everyone on foot, and then going to fight the rivalry in the mechs. So it's going to be great when Cedric is just keeps trying to hit Kurt. And it's just like, I'm dodging you. You dumb bitch. You didn't spec right. You didn't equip yourself with broken master quartz like I did. Figured they'd be here. Yeah, we're watching the door. Hey. Prince Cedric. Despite everything, he's still one of the most important figures in Arabonia. I'm afraid we don't have the leisure of worrying about being disrespectful to a member of royalty anymore, though. You know it's bad when Shirley seems like the more sensible one of the two. She's a special case of her own, but yeah, Prince Cedric really has raised the bar. He's allowed himself to cross several lines that shouldn't ever be. Fortunately, we have the perfect team to handle the situation. Yup, we have Dodge Master Kurt! The vows leading up to the rivalry. Please let me take part. I'd also like to be on the support team for the rivalry itself. I've been waiting for a chance to talk to Cedric for a long time now. Kurt, yeah, you definitely deserve to be on the team for this. You're welcome to join me, Kurt. Make sure you can call on your Panzer Soldat. Don't be shy. Use it as much as you need to. Thank you. Among our enemies, I'm really concerned about the Sanguine Ogre. You should also keep in mind there may be military monsters and archaisms on the way. Now sharpen your blades, stock up on ammo, and let's go say hi to them. Me and Kurt are required as attacking team members. For rival, you need Green, Crow, and Kurt. That is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's do a nice little resty rest just to make sure everyone's all nice and topped. Of course, not CP wise, but you know, it's still pretty decent. Boop, boop, boop. Yes. Okay. Look at this skybox. Just a whole bunch of blue and then a giant ass mountain. And yep. Boop, 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 boop. Walking up all these steps oh so slowly. I'm not sure if I should move forward. I think I might go home. I want to go to Ymir and go in the hot springs. No, gotta go this way. Okay, no need for high speed mode here.
Hey! Look who's finally here!
Sup, bitch?
Your Highness, we stand before you as members of the Radiant Wings. Thor's Class 7.
The Radiant Wings? My, what a fanciful name.
Yes. Get fucked, bitch. Knight of Blood and Iron, Cedric Honor.
Straight out of some fairy tale or another. Yet as we speak, the real world is ablaze with war. Those flames feed the Imperial Fortress, magnifying its power and hastening the Great Twilight's climax. It is at that moment that the rivalry of the Seven will reforge the Septarian of Steel, all for the sake of the reborn Lionheart Emperor, Chancellor Osborne!
So you knew.
I doubt His Majesty would have told you.
I had a vision when I first joined the Ironbloods. Perhaps it was the Arnor blood flowing through my veins, resonating with the soul of my ancestor. What I saw only renewed my conviction that this path was the right one, the most powerful Chancellor in Erebonian history, and its greatest Emperor. This is the man I've chosen to follow. Can you even imagine what an honor it is to walk in the footsteps of such greatness? To contribute to his cause? No. Of course you can't.
Your Highness.
You're crazy, bitch.
He's completely lost it.
Yes.
He may have lost his senses, but he's still both powerful and dangerous.
What a time to be alive, right? There's so much action going on down on the surface. I'm sure Daddy and the others are really tearing it up. Thinking about this whole war, though, it kinda leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Huh? Shirley.
Are you dissatisfied with our agreement, Shirley?
Nah, not really. Sure, it'd be fun to raise some hell with the others on the front lines, but I chose to come here. At first, it was just because Lady Belle asked me to. But now, I want to see this through to the end.
Very well, then.
It's interesting.
I trust you'll fight with your full strength. We'll need it to prepare the stage for the rivalry, after all. Though the victor should already be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 11 of us.
Despite being outnumbered, you seem confident about your chances of victory.
They're probably counting on the fortress to lend them power.
Indeed. Lecter and the Icy Maiden may have squandered its power, but unlike the two of them, I am the Vermilion Awakener. I can harness it to its full extent.
Yeah. Ah, yes, let's channel the black aura. The black, red, and purple aura. The aura of, oh, this is totally good. This is totally power that's used for good.
Such sinister energy.
I can feel it. The fortress has granted me power, and the energy from the war is flowing into me too. If I'm not careful, I'll end up slaughtering you all. It wouldn't do to make you an immortal now, would it, Reen? I'll take care to let you live for the sake of the rivalry. Even if you're barely clinging to life, it should still be fine.
You... A true noble would never act so disgustingly arrogant.
Your parents and your sister would be ashamed to see you now.
And also, Prince Olivert.
They're the ones bringing shame to our family. We are the descendants of Dreikel's Rice Arnor, the Lionheart Emperor. It is our duty to carry out his will. It is written in the Black Records themselves. What further evidence do you need?
Hey, Prince Cedric. Let me ask you something. What are you so afraid of?
What?
Afraid? Me?
You've been a serious pain in the ass, but to be honest, I kinda like your style. Way I hear it, you used to be one hell of a scrawny shrimp, but you worked your ass off and actually got pretty strong. I mean, you're no match for me, but still.
You got pretty shot. I'm still better. But, you know, credit where credit's due.
Out of everyone at Thor's, you earned the top score on the midterm examinations. Your academic and military records are exemplary. You're more than suited to one day inherit the future of Erebonia.
Yet it's apparent there is something you lack. A good leader, a good person earns their people's trust through compassion and kindness. Traits you seem to be sorely lacking.
You're going to lecture me on what it means to be a person? You? A homunculus cooked up in a lab?
This is exactly what we mean. You saw what Allie and Milliam did back at the Grawl.
Altina was prepared to sacrifice her life to protect us. From you, no less. And it was Milliam who saved her, and the rest of us, by becoming the Sword of the End. They may have been artificially created, but their selflessness made them more human than any of us there.
Cheers to that, bruv.
How can you not feel anything after seeing all that with your own eyes?
Kurt.
So what?
But when it comes to your brother and your dad, you start getting all worked up. And then when your sister tries to help you, you fly off the handle at her.
Don't you see, Elfin? That's exactly why I must do this. I'm just as glad as you to see him alive again. But feelings such as that are only for the weak.
You have this strange need to deny the love you hold for your family. Further, you have no consideration for others. Yet the Chancellor's words are as holy scripture to you.
It doesn't make any sense. You realize it too, don't you?
You're the ones not making any sense.
Baka.
As you said, the rivalry of the Seven's purpose is to reforge the Septarian of Steel. Each of the participants must have unshakable resolve.
Yours is pretty shakeable.
Let's say you are able to defeat Instructor Reen and Governor General Rufus. Cedric, Are you truly prepared to fight Chancellor Osborne? The man you've chosen to follow?
Nope. Y'all a little bitch, Cedric.
What are you two reading this time?
It's one of Olivert's books. He's so cool. There's nothing he doesn't know.
Only because Mueller and Zex drilled so much into my brain. When you grow up, you'll learn all sorts of things too. The two of you may even put me to shame one day.
You don't have to call me Your Highness. You can just call me Cedric. I've always been jealous of how close our brothers are. We should be friends too. I mean, if that's okay with you, Kurt.
Of course, Cedric, we can be just like our ancestors. Emperor Dreikels and Roland Vander.
I've been having trouble sleeping lately. Whenever I start to drift off, that vermilion shadow appears. It's all around me, as if it's trying to swallow me whole.
Is that so? He must be another sacrifice. Or perhaps he finds himself in a similar situation as Dreikels once did.
Yeah, that is kind of reminiscent of it with the Ebon Shadow.
What is that thing?
It's something you use to deflect like bolts with your lightsaber.
It should go without saying that it is all around you. It's part of you now, after all. More importantly, our dear Crown Prince is doomed to waste away at this rate.
Huh?
I suppose we have no other choice. I am hesitant to suggest it, but allow me to make a proposal, Your Highness. There's a chance you may forget all about this, so please, take your time and think it through before you give me your answer.
Why did I looked up to Chancellor Osborne. I truly believed supporting him was my duty. How could I have said such horrible things? How could I have done such things to my own family?
Oh, so he was like fucked up by Black Albrecht, like yeah. Okay. Well, that explains it, kinda. Still a little bitch.
It's as we thought.
He finally snapped out of it. Yeah. He was under the control of the gnomes. No. The Ebon Knight.
Huh. Figured it was something like that. You started acting weird during all that crap at the Grawl. Maybe it's a stupid reason, but since our weapons share a name, I wanted to see where this went.
That's a pretty stupid reason.
Huh?
I definitely wasn't expecting that.
Hey,
Martha, why'd you say that name?
Together, Princey boy. So what if you're scared or embarrassed? You're really only here because you're being controlled? I don't buy it. It doesn't matter how messed up the truth is. It's still the truth, and it's still your truth. You accepted the Ebon Knight's call. You wanted power for yourself. It's easy to blame someone else, but you know the real reason you came here. It was your own selfishness.
I just realized that Shirley has like one regular glove and then like a full arm glove. I like it.
If you can't admit that much, you're not gonna get anywhere.
Hey now.
No, she's got a point.
Nah, she's right. Nah, he's got a point. Just the fucking Kronk meme.
Yeah. That would be a good first step.
Accept your desires.
I was so envious of Elfin, of Olivert, and of Reen and Kurt. All of you. I was envious of anyone who had the potential to become a true hero. All my life, people have compared me to Alfin. They would constantly talk behind my back. I know they found me lacking, and I've always envied Olivert's intelligence and his freedom. It's my fault he felt the need to relinquish the throne. You too, Kurt. I was born so weak, and I've always looked up to your strength and swordsmanship. But even so, you held on to that ridiculous complex of yours simply because of your build. As for the rest of you, you came to my rescue. You fought the Vermilion apocalypse to set me free, and lost Crow as a result.
Lost, quote unquote.
Through all that, I was always sitting on the sidelines, watching tales of heroes unfold before my eyes, unable to join them.
It's not Tales of Heroes, it's Legend of Heroes.
Had I enrolled at the main campus when I was supposed to, we might have become friends. I could have become one of you.
Your Highness.
I had no idea.
Oh.
Looks like he's finally ready.
Okay.
Thank you, Shirley. And I thank all of you as well.
Now it's time to beat the shit out of you.
You made me confront my weakness. And now, I'll overcome it!
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, you know what? Shirley's pretty
Maybe we
alright.
should have just kicked you when you were down. Would have been easier that way.
Still, I think a fair fight's better.
I agree. It's pointless to fight someone who's busy fighting themselves.
Oh, dual wield. Dual wield the swords.
Very well. We accept your challenge. Instructor Ring, everyone. Right.
Right.
I'll show
Okay.
you my resolve.
Time to bitch
Guess I
slap them.
better go all out too.
Okay. Order. Etheric Arts.
Sword! Etheric Arts!
Time for the good old combo.
Let's go!
I don't want to waste any turns. Shirley, the Sanguine Ogre. Ouroboros is Enforcer number 17, deputy leader of the Red Constellation, armed with her chainsaw rifle, Testarossa.
It's my turn.
Oh, come on.
Ha! Let's go.
And then yeet. Crown Prince Cedric. An Ironblood and the Vermilion Knights Awaken are preparing the stage for the rivalry. Ebon Flames dance upon his sword.
I'm up. Yeah. Let's go.
Yep. My screen just went black for a second.
Now! It's mine! I'm up! Shit! Let's go.
Okay, time to... Let's go over here. Yeah, okay, so...
Not today! My turn.
Shirley is attacking him.
My turn.
The others are... There we go.
My soul, light, purge my... Gemini, judgment!
Good.
It's my turn!
Okay. Now let's do a nice little,
Triumph!
Alan Storm.
Let's go.
Demon Unchained.
Let's go!
I'm going! Arcus, act there! Oh, I'm feeling all tingly!
Okay.
I'm only just getting started!
I got this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to move him, get his crit, and go to town.
I ain't done with you yet.
Let's hope they don't get any more turns, because that's what I'm hoping for. I'm liking this.
Sweet dreams.
Because I think that 60% damage really just... Yeah. Yeah. Plus 60% damage is just fucking bonkers when you're adding on top of all the other things. It's like, oh yeah, they didn't even get to like go into their unleashed state. It was quite literally that fast. There!
It looks like we did it!
Time to do the rivalry.
Wow. So this is a rivalry, huh? Nice.
Nice.
I must admit, Kurt, you truly are a worthy adversary.
Yeah?
But the two of us will have to settle things another time.
Yeah, you'll never touch
To
him.
me, Testarossa, the Vermilion Knight!
Very well.
Oh, okay. Very well.
Zalber Soldats!
That makes
He
sense.
had them ready.
Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Come, Ordine.
Come, Ordine, the Azure Knight!
Acknowledged.
Yeah, you got it, bro. Come, Spiegel.
Alright!
Spiegel
now
show.
the real show's about to start.
Yeah. You see just Kurt run over there. It's like, I can't magic up into the cockpit. I gotta climb in. And sure, they just walks to
Show
the
him
side.
you're a real man now, Princey boy.
I'm a real boy!
The time has come, Reen. You're the Ashen Chevalier, and the son of Chancellor Osborne. I admired you more than anyone. But now you stand against me as the hero of the Radiant Wings. I have no choice but to surpass you.
But you will not.
The Vermilion Knight, once held by Emperor Hector, then the false Emperor Orthros, is now mine. And I will prove my worth as its awakener.
Very well. I'll give it everything I've got, too. We'll fight each other on equal ground, as Awakeners. Allow me to assist.
Okay.
Come on, let's get this party started.
Yeah, let's do it. Yes, I got my big-ass magic sword. Victory in the third rivalry has boosted Valmar's strength and ATS, changing partners. During Divine Night Battles, you can swap your support members in by pressing right. If all the attack members of your party become incapacitated, the reserve combatants will take their place. Ah, interesting. I like that better. You got that. You got. Yeah, I like that. God, his strength is so much higher than everyone else's. It's lovely. That's what you like to see. Yeah. Okay. Let's head in.
Now, what say we finish this?
Let's say we finish this, laddie.
Let's go.
Oh. Waning, Crescent Slash!
Now! An opening!
Alright!
Okay, so that's the one we're targeting.
They're down! You're wide open!
My turn.
Strike! Mine! Alright! There! You're wide open!
Okay, got that one down.
Mine! Yeah!
Okay, boom.
There.
Give everyone health and heal.
My turn.
Store, CP that. Charge, store. Guess I'll just defend.
It's my turn. I'm up.
It's down! An opening!
Okay.
Very well.
Take that out. Oh yeah, I forgot his thing is like, oh, it has a bunch of weapons. I like that.
Darkness! Sunder that there! You're wide open!
My turn.
Okay.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Okay, bud, you need to calm your roll.
It's down! An opening!
Very well. Right, it's down. At once!
Mistral Blade. Bam.
Not yet.
Let's go! Yeah!
My turn.
Demon blade are mine.
No, okay.
Below. 1,000 weapons at my command. Oblivion.
Oh. Unlimited blade works. Oh, okay.
My turn.
Gonna need to heal.
There.
Give everyone their health
Let's
back.
go.
Please. Gonna keep that.
There! It's mine! I'm up!
Can't trust you not to.
There! All right!
They're down. You're wide open. Are mine.
My turn. Yeah!
My turn. Darkness, sunder them! I'm up!
This is nothing.
It's down!
You got done, son. That's what you get.
Behold, the Vanderstein.
Now is Rufus gonna come do him dirty as well? Or is this one actually gonna be a duel of honor?
So it's finally over.
Nice.
Nice.
They did it.
We did it. We did it a couple of years ago. We'll do it again today. No problem.
I lost?
Yeah, it wasn't that. It's not that unbelievable.
What have
dude.
I done? I helped start this war. I stood idly by when my father and brother nearly lost their lives. What was it all for? This can't possibly
Absolutely
be real.
nothing.
It can't. It can't. Chancellor Osborne, Lecter, Rufus, Father, Mother, Alphen, Olivert. Tell me this is just a bad dream.
Your Highness.
Come on, Kurt. Be a bro. Smack him in the face.
This is real, isn't it? The truth was that I simply wanted strength above anything else. Now, I must accept the consequences. Isn't that right, Kurt?
Yes.
Punch him. Punch him in the teeth.
I too hated my weakness and wanted to get stronger. We just happened to end up on different paths. But the past is the past. We need to see one another for who we are now, as equals, as rivals, but most importantly, as friends.
I knew you were too soft. I would expect no less from a Vander. No, from you, Kurt.
Oh, so this time he just gets to pass out? He doesn't die? Or is the rivalry only death if they have died prior? Right? Like, is that the pre-arc? Is it like they have to have previously died and been made an immortal? Because like all the other ones, they should have been dead long before. So maybe that's why, or like that's the reason why, like they either have to get the channeled power, like Crow, or they can survive like Cedric if they had never died prior. So Rufus probably will just go walk away scot-free versus Osborne, who would presumably have to go.
Is he going to be okay?
Yeah. It seems like he just lost consciousness. I can only imagine the toll all of this must have taken on him.
Even though he's not an immortal, I'm sure losing a rivalry didn't help him any. He probably burnt through all his mana.
Yes, I think that's likely.
We shouldn't just leave him here.
Don't worry about it. I'll keep an eye on him.
My arm hurts now.
Shirley?
You look pretty drained too. She must have been lending the prince her strength during the rivalry.
Yup, sure was. Usually I'd be able to fight for 3 days straight if I had to.
That's impressive in its own way.
But I'm not feeling so hot right now. Honestly, this might be your best chance at taking me down. I'm game if you want to try.
What is wrong with you?
Man, Randy was definitely right about her.
No. You've actually been holding back this whole time, haven't you, Shirley? I noticed it way back in the Grawl. Ever since then, you've been focused on looking out for Prince Cedric above anything else.
You're right.
Turns out you've got a soft spot after all, huh?
Not really sure how to explain it. I just can't shake the feeling I should be keeping an eye on him. Making sure he's okay.
You got a thing for weak blonde kids,
It's
Shirley?
not like he's even my type. I'm way more into girls anyway. Huh. Maybe he's like a little brother to me. Oh, crap. Think I'm gonna need a nap soon. You've got to deal with Mr. Jade Rook next, but you might run into Lady Belle and Campy on the way. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Right on top of him. Mount the prince in his sleep. Okay. Jade Rook next. It's gonna be nice beating the shit out of him. He's one I wish was an immortal. Just now, did you all feel that? Yes, another path is opened. No rest for the wicked, eh? We're doing very well so far. Fourth rivalry done. I could feel the Vermilion Knight's power flowing into Valmar. You don't look any different though, Valmar. You're not able to gain new abilities at all? Yes, I now possess Testarosa's 1,000 weapons ability. I would expect that to make quite the difference in the battles against the Auric and Ebon Knights. Yep, he's definitely powering up with each rivalry. That'd be a lot of help. Well, another night bites the dust. We got through without a single casualty this time. Thank goodness for that. I think after this, Cedric's definitely not gonna be causing trouble for us anytime soon. In any case, I'm not authorized to try and apprehend him. An even more twisted opponent awaits us next. Rufus. Yeah. We knew that in advance, though. Reed, Crow, Kurt, you need to rest up. Let's go back to our base in the garden. Ooh, Eustace is taking charge. How cool. He's certainly got a knack for it. Shouldn't we be worried about the Ouroboros members potentially ambushing us before we even get to Rufus? Let's think of a plan to deal with them. Okay, but back to base first. By the way, Kurt, I just wanted to say that you did a great job back there, getting through the Cedric. The rivalry went well, with no regrets on either side. Thanks to you. Well done. Oh, it was nothing, really. It was. You bring pride to the Vander family. That's right. Keep your head high. You're a hero today. You deserve a special mention for how you handled the prince. Your razzing little speech did get a little cheesy at some parts, though.
Thank you, everyone. It means a lot. And I'll do all in my power to see us through to the end.
Yes. Kurt Vander, Kurt Vander, Kurt. Kurt Vander, Kurt Vander, Kurt. The Vine Knights will teleport back to base. And how's it going, you two? Having a nice little time? Appears she had been thinking about His Highness the entire time. Guess being around him was starting to influence how she saw the world. You can relate to that. It's kind of like when I first joined Class 7. Yeah, still can't believe how strong she is at such a young age, though. The word ogre definitely is an exaggeration. That's that Fang, she's got a lot of growing up to do. Your Highness, no, just Cedric. Your past sins won't go away. But it's not too late for you to change the future. Yeah, change the future. Oh, wait, no. What the flip is that? Excuse me. Thank you for the Black Zamorian Orchard. Let's go to Hall A and just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Okay. So let's go to the garden. The Garden of Eden. Reed and his friends discovered that another garden gate had opened. They decided to take a short break before seeing where this new route would lead them. That's always one of those words, route or route. I I always get trouble. Like, I know it's Route the enemy, but like whether it's like Route 66 or Route 66, it's always tough in my brain to figure out which one I want to say. That one it's Route 66, mostly because of the song. But that's the newly unlocked gate. Better make sure we're array before going that way. Looks like the next rivalry is going to be with Rufus. We have to get past those two from Ouroboros first. Those locations have been updated. Leave the garden to resume exploration. Exploration. Okay, so not nearly as many talks this time. But, how you doing before the 5th rivalry, Rean? The Governor General's no pushover, but he's going to give you hell. Yeah, I'm certain he will. He's noble through and through, with that unshakable confidence of his. Not only is he an amazing swordsman, but he's an accomplished strategist, too. Don't forget, he took out a witch's familiar, and he's instrumental to Operation Jormungand. I talked to him a few times when he was on Thor's board of directors. He seemed too perfect to be real. It's almost unnatural. Yeah, he certainly set the bar high for our rivalry. But don't worry, we'll defeat him. We've got you on our side after all. That's right, it's their time to shine. We'll have to get past 2 more before we get to Rufus, though. At least, the model maid won't be there. You ready, Rean? Yeah. She's a lot calmer than I thought she'd be. I think she's going to get even stronger. Definitely. There's still a chance for her to grow further. Yeah, but I'm not going to lose. As long as she's an enforcer, we may have to face each other. In any case, we have to get ready for the next battle. 5th rivalry is waiting. We don't have time to look back. You're right. You right. Yeah, how's it going, guys? This place is so peaceful. Makes me wish I could unwind with a couple monkeys of coffee and a tune from Elliot. Crow. I do have my violin with me. Want me to play you something? I'll pass for now. Got a little too much to do. Let's all just focus on pushing through to the end, okay? Sure. That was the plan. Crow's right. Now's not the time to rest. I just need to rekindle my motivation and get through this. Yeah. Rekindle that motivation. Hey, how's it going, Eustace? We're gonna beat the shit out of your brother. Looks like you're more than prepared for this. I've been reflecting on the past 12 years with my brother. Since the Civil War, he appeared to reject all reason. He's confused and angered me greatly. I've come to realize I owe him a lot as well. So you're determined to give him a piece of your mind this time? Absolutely. No longer will his little brother linger in the shadows. I will face him head on. I will confront him face to face. What the fuck? Whatever. I was looking at something on my other screen. Apparently my Steel Series, the engine it uses, has evolved. It's fully customized my gear. I know the rivalry is about between the two of you, but I see it as an opportunity for me to sort out these last issues between us. Yeah, we got those two from Ouroboros to deal with before we get there. I'll gladly help with that. Well, you damn well better, else why are you on the fucking team? Oh, hello. Hey, Celine, it's not often I see you standing around in your human form. I don't want to have to do this. I just had to get away from that Muse girl and her incessant petting. Can't let my guard down on her for 1 minute. But Celine, what's so wrong about showing off a little bit of affection? If you're so set on staying in human form, I'm more than happy to give you a massage instead. Well, knowing you in your expert hands, I'm sure that would be that would be horrible! Keep those hands away from me! It's almost scary how quickly she almost won you over. Hey, how's it going? Tilly, are you feeling alright? Sniffed us in your shoulders? Oops, I guess I can't give you a massage in this form anyway. William, thank you for the offer. It's enough for me to just be able to spend time with you again. Ah, shucks, thanks. I don't want to disturb these two now that they're finally getting some time alone. Some time alone.
This looks like a good spot to cast a line.
You know what, Rean? That's a good idea.
There! Got a bite. Nice.
There we go.
Not bad at all.
Oh, that's a biggin. It's a biggin. Don't you know? It's a biggin. Hey, how's it going, Zio? Scree! Oh, I got Quicksilver Carp. Give me this fish? Yeah, thanks. Scree! Scree! Scree-da-lee-da-lee-da-lee-da-lee-da-lee-da-lee-da-lee. Hey, how's it going, you guys? Hey, Kurt, how are you feeling? Must be hard not to get your hopes up about the prince, huh? I know he's not going to change his entire worldview overnight. It really does seem like like Cedric has taken a turn for the better. I just can't understand how we drifted apart in the first place. Ours is a far cry from the kind of friendship my brother has with Prince Olivert. There's no damn point in comparing yourself to them. Ash is right. You're your own person. Of course you're going to do things a little different. Thank you. I have to try to bear that in mind. Proud of you, Kurt. Come a long way. Hey, how's it going, you two? Oh, wait, nope. Nope, they're over here, they are. Over here they are. How's it going, Elisa? Next discovered General Rufus. Well, after the two Ouroboros members, anyway. If you've been looking for some strong opponents, you found them. You're not wrong, but we're gonna pull through this, right? Absolutely. Of course. Of course, course. So you're facing Lord Rufus in the fifth rivalry. He will be our most formidable foe yet. As a master of court fencing, his swordsmanship alone is on another level from Prince Cedric's. Yeah, worse yet, the Auric Knight took in the power of the Argent. And that's not to discount the power he's been granted as a Knight of Blood and Iron. This is going to be one of the toughest battles we've ever faced. True, but we can't lose hope. We're all so much stronger than we used to be, us, Reen, and Valmar alike. Yeah, all the training and battles we've been through up till now have been preparing us for this moment. We faced impossible odds time and time again, and always found a way to prevail. And that's exactly what we'll do here. You have my sword. May the wind and the goddess smile upon us. The wind, bruh! Don't you know, bruh? We'll have to measure our strength against the Auric Knight in the next rivalry. After having absorbed the Argent Knight's power, the Auric Knight is now the most powerful after the Ebon Knight. I see. It'll be a step up from the Vermilion Knight then. But, Valmar, or Dean, we'll defeat it anyway. Yes, of course. The Auric Knight will have to face not only you, but me and Crow as well. Your allies are supporting you too. Yeah, you're right, Ordine. We'll get it done. Together. We shall indeed. Agreed, brah. Dude, brah. 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 I'm a scat man. Oh, God. I wish I could scat like the scat man. Okay, should probably save. Barracuda. Okay. Going up the goddamn elevator. Over goes the Imperial Fortress, Hall C. Oh. See, I was kind of expecting the Imperial Fortress, with how, like, obviously tall it is, to be more of, like, an Infernal Castle deal, where it's just like, oh yeah, we'll go up. I guess they didn't want to reuse that kind of structure, though. Now, what I kind of wish is that they didn't have the things in order. I wish it was like, oh yeah, you can do A, B, or C in any order. Kind of freewheel it. Demon Glare. Well, once you come in here with that Demon Glare,
no time to waste.
And I have to kill you. Demon Glare. My head. Ah. See, I do like how we're at least getting new enemies now, though.
There!
Bam. Nyarla Hotep. Hey, yo, man, it's the Nyarla Hotep.
I'm going.
Let's do this. Nyarla Hotep. Mysterious invader from outer space. Made of antimatter, it destroys everything it comes in contact with. How do we know it's from outer space?
Take this! My turn.
You know what? I'm going to Belial raid 3 of you.
It's my turn.
Just to,
Oh, did we win?
I was hoping to get Kurt some more CP. But, you know, I might just have to try and, wait until we get like a 0 arts
like
turn,
a real tough one.
And he can do his
what a
thing.
passionate foe.
Findias Nuada. Raining Crescent Slash.
My turn.
I'm going.
Sure.
Belial raid.
Now.
Oh, did we win?
Level up. Thank you.
I must.
That's
how I must.
Good. We're gonna have to find another one of those because I didn't actually.
A treasure chest?
Flash armor Oze. Oh, wait, no. All that. It's just worse. It's better. Yeah, I'll give you that. Let's see. Do I have any more? Yep, there we go. Knew I got some somewhere. Whether it's from a vase or not.
They're in disarray. Yeah, let's go. Ha!
It's my turn.
My turn. Ha! Done
Yeah,
already?
I'll just have to get Kurt CP through basically just single attacks.
Ready. There! Now's our chance!
Okay, Water Demon Glares. A familiar summon by Zanzu the Dark. Its glare leads those who gaze upon it to the grave.
It's down! An opening! I'm up! Ha!
I'm going. Ha!
Sure.
Ha! Yeah!
I got you.
Bam.
Good work.
You got dead, son. You got done dead. Son? Oh, hello there. You're a little creeper.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Zanzu the Dark. Cool. Yeah.
Damn! Ha! Now! It's mine! This is it! My turn.
Excuse me while I just move him to the back. You know, I'll analyze you. The darkness of the world incarnate corrupts the minds of those around, feasting on human tears of shame.
My turn.
Excuse me while I just do this.
It's my turn.
Boy, howdy, you got a lot of health, apparently. Damn. Yeah.
My turn.
I go first,
It's
bitch.
down. An opening.
I'm going. Yeah.
I'm up. Ha! It's down. It's mine. My turn. Yeah.
Acidic Effusion. Does this thing have like an S-craft? Yeah, seems so. Well, asshole, I'm gonna hurt you.
I'm up. Ha! It's down. It's mine.
There we go. You launching like a not S-craft at me, you goddamn piece of shit.
Everyone.
Ugh. Coming at me with that weak sauce.
Ha! Shit!
You are not Michael Vsauce there. Okay.
Ha! Shit!
Tier all bomb. How? 339 to 358. So I need one to get to 40. I need 19 more chests. I don't know how long this this dungeon is. I don't think I'm getting 19 more chests.
Let's go.
Unfortunately.
It's down. It's mine.
I'm going. Ha!
My turn.
Oh, did we win?
See, she casts so fast that I don't even get a chance to maybe even get a little bit of bonus CP on Kurt by him counterattacking.
There.
Now's our chance.
Now.
See, if Kurt went
Got no
first,
time
that
to
would have
waste.
been perfect. Then I would have been kicking myself because I could have used his super art.
Ha! Shit! Shit!
I mean, of course, I can literally just put emblem on him. It's not a big deal. But it's more, I just don't like messing with the master quartz more than I have to because I'm just worried that I will forget. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot to put, I put gloom on him for whatever reason, and I forgot to
daunting foe.
Change it back.
Be on guard. It's strong.
Let's just make sure.
Yeah.
Once revered as a deity, turned into a mindless murderer by the fortress, its mace can crush even stars.
Sure.
Well, excuse me. I'm just going to Sinner's Revelry you. Yep, there we go.
Very well.
Have you be oh so kind.
Yes. Ha!
Summon power.
Not today.
Bang! Y'all died.
Good work, everyone.
These things are given like pretty good experience. Like everyone is on their way to 145, which was nice.
Oh, a treasure chest.
7-fold gem just out of a chest. That's pretty darn good. Because that's that. Cancel art, so... And it doesn't give anything else, just strength. So... You don't have anything like that. I don't believe you have anything like that. I feel like right before the final boss, I'm gonna switch this out for a better thing. But as of right now, I am not going to. How about instead of a boring old attack 2, I pop a nice 7-fold gem on you to keep the attack up, but also give you some other stuff and bonus things, bonus effects. Oh, bang bang!
Ready.
Power droplet. Gonna have to use that. They really just give you those. It's like, oh yeah, you want to just improve your base stats by a lot? Okay.
It's down! It's mine!
Sure.
Do you have one? Yeah, you do. I'll let you do this. Prominence Nova! Caw-caw! It's a phoenix! Oh. Yeah, I am really enjoying this dungeon as a whole. I think it's a really good, final dungeon.
Let's dance.
Yeah, I would almost feel insulted if this wasn't actually the final one. Yeah, do water. You missed, bitch.
An opening! Not today!
There we go. Good. And now Kurt's almost at 200 CP. It just took literally every battle that was up to this point. Okay. Bang, bang. Hey, how's it going?
There's an opening.
Bam.
Got no time to waste.
EP2 times 4. Yep. Do I still have the... I still have the drop thing on him, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. No, emblem is what gives the double. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I have these really good things on him.
Oh, it's a treasure chest.
Callisto. What are those? Female boots. That's what they be. Let's put those on you, and then I'll put those on you, and then I'll put those on you. And you know, I'll give those to you for a good chunk more defense. I'm really glad mimics aren't a thing in this game. Like, they're just like, you know what, we're gonna be completely honest with you in each game. It's like, we got the trial chests, we got the, like, the tough ones in Cold Steel 1 and 2. Which is like, these ones are like the weird green ones.
Done already?
Where it's like, you know that those are the tougher ones that have, like, boss fights. There's nothing
Seen
surprising.
from above, the pathways here must be shaped like an M and a C. Mariabelle Croyce's initials.
Oh,
or
yeah.
maybe M for Mariabelle and C for Campanella?
Sounds like a hell of a reach. The gnomes made this place over 1,000 years ago.
You're right. Trying to spot patterns everywhere is a bad habit of mine.
Really? Is it a bad habit? Like, wouldn't that be the first time I don't think that's ever come up in prior games. Okay, we're in Hall C mid. So, What the hell is that? Fucking Crest of Ouroboros and a picture of the Fool and Mishi. That's evil Mishi. But why would someone paint that here? And the picture is projected with magic, no less. It doesn't look like it's any craft of Arabonia, in which case... Somehow, this reminds me of something we saw at the Infernal Castle 2 years ago. Zephyr. Zeno and Leo drew something like that there just for fun. Yep. He painted Zephyr on the door. Oh yes, I remember. Seems like forever ago. Huh, so they like clowning around? Yeah, but this is a little different. How to put it? You can tell that whoever drew this has malicious intentions. Instructor, could I be on the team for the next battle? Yuna, are you sure? It's not an unreasonable request. She's familiar with the opponents we'll be facing. The fool really got on my nerves, ever since what happened at Orcus Tower. But it's Maribel that I have to settle the score with. Not just for personal reasons either. I'm representing the SSS too. Their feelings towards Crossbow and the determination to turn things around for the land she betrayed. Thought you might feel that way. Ellie and the other SSS members would be happy to hear that you're so determined to take on their enemy. Okay, Yuna, you're in. Maribel is still in anguish. She'll be accompanied by an enforcer whose true motives are still unclear. I get that this hits close to home for you, but you don't have to be a... Okay, come on. Use your words, buddy. But you have to be extra careful. Don't put yourself at risk. Right. Me and Yuna are required as attacking team members. Oh, okay. See, when you said mid, I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Boom. Let's just do this. Ugh. And then I can do a... Muse is usually like the slowest, so I'll just plop her out for right now. Because what's going to happen is, the fight's going to happen, it's going to get to Yuna's turn, and I'm just going to switch her because I'm not using her. She is not, like, she is equipped to be alright, she's not equipped to be broken as hell. And that's the big difference, right? It's like, by the end of the game, you should be broken, not just good.
So you've survived the 4th rivalry after all. Color me impressed.
What color is that? Is that on a Crayola?
I guess the little prince just couldn't measure up. Given that he had the fortress's power, he should have had at least a 60% chance of winning. Oh well.
Where do you come up with these very specific percents?
And knowing Shirley, she would have gone all out when it came to battle. Well, moving on. How do you care for our artistic embellishments? We figured this place could use some touching up.
Is this all just a game to you?
Yeah, kinda.
You two really are the worst.
I see McBurn's not with you. Even so, I can sense him. He's waiting for us somewhere in this fortress.
His aura is really big.
My, how perceptive! Those senses of yours are impressively sharp. Perhaps it's something you picked up from being the sacrifice.
It seems like McBurn has his own things he wants to take care of. But I've gotta say, he's been real fired up since your run-in at Orcus Tower.
Yeah.
We promise not to play too rough. If you're curious, why don't you go check up on him yourselves after we're done here? Well, assuming you managed to make it past the Jade Rook too, of course.
Your words mean nothing. You don't even have any intention of taking this battle seriously.
It sounds like they're only going to do the bare minimum to fuel the rivalry.
Sounds about right.
That's right. The more I understand how the rivalries work, the more intrigued I am. They're very well designed. They're actually the perfect reference for my Ars Magna research.
Are they?
So please,
Don't
don't
even know what
hold
Ars
back.
Magna is.
I'll need every little bit of data I can get from you.
You really are the worst. You may be an Anguis, just like the Steel Maiden was, but you're nothing like her.
Oh my. I'm terribly sorry if I offended you.
Comparing me to her? Ugh.
I considered dropping in to bid her farewell, but since we weren't especially close, I decided it wasn't my place. To be honest, though, I'm a little surprised McBurn didn't stop by.
Who knows? Maybe he already said his goodbyes. I'm sure our other members outside of Erebonia would have liked to pay their respects too. Oh well. That's just how things go sometimes.
I've got a question for you two. It might be a little late to be asking, but what happened to taking back your Phantasmal Blaze plan?
Hey, how's it going, Echo Dave? How you doing, my man? Boom, cool toes. There you go, those are for you.
Ooh.
And why would you possibly be interested in that little SSS fangirl?
It's because the
Fangirl
SSS got
isn't
wrapped up in
accurate.
it that I want to know.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing it very well. Beat Cedric. He snapped out of his madness. I'm glad about that. He's now less of an unbearable shit. So that's good. Yeah. Did that. Shirley's pretty cool. Seems to... Said little brother. I'm thinking she might have the hots for him. Probably not, though. It's probably just like, it's pathetic, so I want to take care of him.
And now that we're on the topic, there are a bunch of things I just don't get about you.
How does your hair stay that curled?
You go around pressing people's buttons and making evil grins, but I don't get the feeling you're as much of a jerk as you let on. And on top of that, people say you've looked exactly the same for the past decade. What even are you?
Oh?
Could he be a homunculus like me and Milliam?
Nah. His facial expressions, the malice behind his grin, it all seems way too human. I don't get the feeling he's an immortal either.
And you, Mariabelle. Let's forget the fact that you're a scummy traitor for a moment.
He's a mystery. See, I would really just like it if it's just like, oh yeah, no, like, I'm just an anime character, so my appearance doesn't really change. Yeah.
Why the heck did someone as self-absorbed as you swear allegiance to the Grandmaster?
I wondered that about Vita, too. And even the Steel Maiden. She was a proud knight. Why would she serve such a group?
Because the Grandmaster is Toa, and you don't say no to Toa.
Aren't the Enforcers free to do whatever too? If they want to leave the group, Ouroboros doesn't try to stop them at all. What kind of evil organization works like that?
Yeah, right? She's like, yeah, we're out. We're done here. Oh god, you can see the art style
Been wondering
differences.
that for a while now, too. The Steel Maiden went off and did her own thing, and Sharon's quit completely.
Not just them, either. Joshua, Ren, Blue Blanc, the late Blade Lord, and one other I've heard about.
One other. I don't think I know the one other.
If you add
Probably
Vita
in
too, then
Crossbell.
that's a lot of your group that's gone AWOL.
Yet here you are, acting like it's no big deal. This shit don't add up.
Walter? Oh, is Walter the, like, sunglasses guy?
Your whole group just doesn't act like a team at all. It's like... How do I put it?
Ouroboros is an organization comprised of people who work to further the Grandmaster's
Okay.
goals.
I remember finding it funny how, like, in that game when they're talking about it, they're just like, what the fuck are sunglasses? It's like, oh yeah, they're just like dark... Like, it's a new thing. Because I believe that's also where they talk about, like, buses, and it's like, what the hell's a bus? It's like, oh, it's like an orbital car with, like, 2 decks. And I always like that. It's like, that's good world building. It's like, oh yeah, we use airships here, but other places have cars. Other places use trains. There's differences.
But at the same time, your members are also part of some bigger experiment.
That's it! Wait, damn it, Egret! Why you gotta steal my thunder like that?
I was thinking of that word!
Wow, those are some serious leaps of logic right there. But maybe this was bound to happen at some point.
That's right. The Burl and Crossbell's fate being swallowed by the Empire, the SSS's findings, the Gospel Plan. Anyone who cared to put together all these pieces should have been able to realize what was truly going on. But it certainly is surprising that it was you of all people who figured it out.
Muse?
Was it Mr. Ashen Chevalier's lessons that helped you hone that intuition?
No. To be honest, I'm just as surprised.
Yuna's really the dumb one of this
It
class.
actually makes perfect sense. She has the perspective of both Crossbell and the Empire, and the will to never give up.
Yeah, we're all surprised too that Yuna's the one that figured it out. Like, out of everyone in new class 7, she's probably the dumbest one.
It's thanks to both Instructor Reen's ability to bring out the best in people, and Yuna's own determination that she's come so far.
Have you ever just figured something out with pure determination? You know, sometimes I went to math class, sat down at a desk, and I was just determined to know the answer. And I got it wrong.
If Rain is the core of Class 7, then maybe Yuna is the bridge that links Class 7 to the world.
Whoa there. I think you're giving me way too much credit. I'm just trying to get as much info out of them as I can.
Kai-Fi. Determination. Very strong in getting things wrong. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well.
Knowing them, they're just gonna get in our way, say something vague, and then vanish.
You know what? I feel like that's meta commentary. It's just like, they show up, we fight them, you say, ha ha ha, we're so strong, you're not strong enough, and then they leave after saying something oh so very vague that alludes to a greater plan that we're not going to find out for another 8 years. Both in-game and real-time. And they just skedaddle with their magic teleportation bullshit.
You're standing against us right now because you feel like it. But I'm fighting back for the sake of those who believe in the future.
I mean,
I have no idea what Ouroboros is planning after the Great Twilight's over. But whatever it is, we'll put a stop to it. Just like we're going to stop you now!
Nice.
Wow, not bad.
Yuna.
Fee.
You tell him, girl.
Well said. I'm proud of you, Yuna.
See, she says, like, because you feel like it. Well, we all kind of feel like it for different reasons.
My, that was absolutely splendid! Yuna Crawford.
I'll remember your name.
I must admit, I didn't expect such a fine diamond in the rough from the city I left behind.
Of course, it was Thor's Class 7 that cut and polished her. And thanks for that excellent little speech of yours. I think I'll actually go all out for once.
Of course you will. Oh, hello there, dolls. Oh, hello there.
Damn it, of course they've got backup.
Did they just summon
Brace
demons?
yourselves, everyone. We're gonna have to give this everything we've got.
Yeah, of course. Everything we've
Let's
got.
begin, shall we?
Oh.
We were only planning to have a little fun with you. But seeing as you
violent.
won't stop going on about togetherness and bonds, maybe it'd be fun to see what happens if I thin your ranks a little.
That would be fucked if you actually just fucking killed people in this
How
fight.
about this? If you show me a good time, I'll throw in a little bonus. I'll share a juicy tidbit about the society, if you win. Only information the Grandmaster has permitted me to share, of course.
Their name is 4 letters. It starts with a T and ends in an A.
Cry out in pain!
Are all of you Ouroboros people actually insane?
Yeah.
You want to fight? I'll give you a fight!
Class 7, prepare for battle. Don't be fooled by their tricks.
Fight them with everything you have, with the power of all our friends and allies.
Right!
Right.
Welcome, one and all.
Howdy.
Enjoy this carnival of pleasure and pain.
The harder you try, the more fun it'll be.
Ah, like sex? did you do the extra quest thing after killing the cryptids? Yes, I did. I fought Argrus, and I got the Earthen Prison. So, what I'm imagining, Academia, you can confirm or deny, is that is the prerequisite for getting the quote-unquote true end of the 2 endings. Because I knew there were 2 endings. I didn't realize it was that, though. I thought it was going to be like, oh yeah, you have to have, like, max bonds with everyone or something. But, as always, we got to do the good old-fashioned... good old-fashioned this. Excuse me. Noise.
Let's go.
I need to go take my phone off the charger because I don't want to rip through its battery, because that's not good for your phone health when you just leave it on the phone charger at like 100%. Yeah. So, gotta do that. It's still in vibrate, so yeah. Ugh. One of the pieces of audio foam fell off the side of my mic, so chances are it sounds a little bit different when I put it on and off. There we go. I make just like a teepee around my mic. because I don't really have anything to hold two pieces of audio foam together. Okay, Battlescope, Maribel, the Wellspring. Lost Genesis SR, Third Anguish of Ouroboros. Alchemy runs deep in her blood, wields a polearm, can sprout black wings from her back. You gonna put any more, like, very short sentences in there? We got 4.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my turn.
And there we go. Campanella the Fool. Ouroboros Enforcer number 0, with his own secret agenda, seems to mess with people just for fun.
Turn.
Okay, let's do... Bam.
Eternally flow. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 8, please. It's my turn.
Oh, that didn't do very much to her. But hey, guess what? I still have some more Chrono Burst time.
Let's go. It's down. It's mine. I'm up.
You know what? I might as well use it all.
Let's go. I'm up. Yeah. It's my turn. Let's go.
You know what? I'm gonna do that.
Let's go.
Frozen prison copy. Oh, you took off my goddamn... You asshole. Yeah. Yes, attack him.
Come forth,
Summon Mangata.
Creations.
Oh, God. Oobla on Mangata.
My turn.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to Blade Dance.
My turn.
And then I'm going to come over here.
It's my turn.
Mangata.
Shit.
It's my turn.
Okay, and then we can just do a nice little swap-a-rooney.
You got this.
Leave it to me.
And then I will plop that on you. A modified combat shell that derives energy from ether. Its color scheme gives it a sinister look.
Sure.
Okay, well, Avalon Hearts.
My turn.
And then we're gonna have a nice little Belial raid.
Now, I ain't done with you. Sweet dreams.
Bam.
What I tell you, fun, huh?
Ooh. You're sending shivers down my spine.
Yep.
My soul is one with my sword. Light.
These guys ain't going again.
Gemini, judgment.
I refuse to allow these people to take another turn. And then we got this nice one.
Eternally flow. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form.
Maribel might go again, but she's taking less damage than Campanella. But that's fine.
5th, 6th, 7th.
I do like this S-Craft is really cool. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna deny that.
Not bad.
Yes.
Okay. God, 108,000 left. Well, gonna have to just do
Witness
that.
the
Awaken.
power of the Wellspring Alchemist.
That's unfortunate. I was hoping you wouldn't get another turn, but there's not much I can do other than that. Excuse me while I just keep using my super strong. No,
I'll show you the
Curious
wonders of
Son.
alchemy.
No, Green, you don't jump in front of him.
My
I mean, this is gonna
darlings,
hit him regardless,
it's time
but.
to play.
Like, is there like a plot reason as to why she can do like the wing thing? Like, she can do wings on her back, or did she just like alchemy that onto herself?
Do it!
Yes.
Gun. Don't think so.
My turn.
So it's just a thing she can do. Cause anime.
Very impressive indeed.
My name is Kurt Vander.
Now, let's continue onward.
Yeah. Look at all them levels.
All right.
Because anime is always a good reason.
More.
Yeah, I did it!
Nice.
Stats updated.
My name is.
That's how it's done.
I must continue to train.
Speaking of heart attack, did you guys hear about was it Kentaro Miura, the author of Berserk? That's sad. He got a aortic dissection. He passed away. Yeah, that one hurts because I started reading Berserk a couple years ago, and yeah, it was it is good too. Like, if you haven't read it, I'd still say it's worth reading, even if it's never gonna finish. But it's always sad when there's a piece of media and the creator passes away prior to being able to finish it, right? And I feel like that's one of the main reasons why everyone is really jumping on the bit for Game of Thrones, the books, where it's just dude, you're Miura, he was only 54, so he still had a while ahead of him. He had presumably people expect him to go for another 15 years at least, right? But George R. R. Martin's, I think, in his 70s, and he's overweight, so it's okay, you're are you yeah, Berserk is very influential. Yeah, Berserk, I believe it can be traced. Berserk 1 is a heavily direct influence in Dark Souls, down to some of the visual stuff. And Berserk also apparently influenced Monster Hunter. Was also a big influence on Yusuke Murata, who is the author for Eyeshield 21 and probably most famous for the redraw of One Punch Man. Yeah, but it's really sad when something like that happens. It's one of those things that really makes you appreciate when a masterpiece is actually done and it didn't get interrupted. Think of how devastating it would have been if Full Metal Alchemist never finished, right? We never got the ending to that, because Brotherhood never would have been made as an anime and other things, or things like that, right? Where it's just it's one of those things where the small hope is okay, well, I just hope he told someone an order of events to the end, right? Maybe his editor or something, where they might not be able to have someone draw it and finish it, but they might be able to post hey, here was the bare bones outline of where it was gonna go, so you can at least get a small idea of closure. But it's less likely to get that because he was probably going to be going for planned to probably go for another 10 years. So if he was thinking 10 years ahead, that would have been impressive.
How'd you like that?
How'd you like them apples?
Dear me.
Oh, we actually winded them.
How unexpected.
That's good.
Oh, I
It's more than we
used
usually
the skills
get.
I copied from the Iron Bloods, but it didn't make a difference.
Oh, he can copy skills? Oh, was that Frozen Prison thing that he did? I didn't realize that was his thing.
I won't let you.
Yeah.
I'm coming too.
I can fly.
My. You're not as easy to shake off as those simpletons from the SSS, are you?
I mean, they're literally just flying. Give us answers, dang it. Oh yeah, they did promise.
Come on now. Do you seriously think you can capture us?
No, not really.
No, I doubt we'd be able to.
No.
And honestly, I wish I could just tell you to get out of our sight.
Further, attacking wounded opponents would bring no honor.
But you said you'd give us more info. So it's time to pay up.
What the hell happened with the Phantasmal Blaze plan? Let's start with that.
Oh, fine. The truth is, the plan is still in effect. In fact, it's nearly at its end.
I mean, wasn't the Phantasmal Blaze plan to do this? Like, to do the Grawl and shit? Or was that something else?
Once the rivalry of the Seven has been completed, our objective will be met.
Because, wasn't the entire idea of, like, oh, Osborn's taking over. Like, he knows what the plan is, and he's going to do it instead of the Ouroboros members. Like, I thought that was the entire idea, so, like, the Phantasmal Blaze plan is still going. That was never out of my mind.
How come Vita wasn't even aware that your goal had changed?
Well, that's because she just wanted to lift the curse through those pseudo-rivalries she was setting up. We, on the other hand, are here to witness the reformation of the Great One. Though, to be honest, we don't actually care whether or not all its pieces stick together properly.
What do you mean?
In other words, your goal isn't to claim the two Septarians, but rather, you intend to return the power divided among the Divine Knights back to one.
And it doesn't matter to you if it's properly reformed or not?
We just need that raw energy.
That's
Part of
right.
it, at least. Okay.
We don't care if they disappear either, the same way the Septarian of Mirage did. Observing the path each of the 7 Septarians take when dropped into mankind's hands in this possible world.
In this possible world?
That is our goal. The driving force behind the Grandmaster's plan.
Just to see what happens when a Septarian is in human hands?
Possible world?
Possible. So does the Grandmaster know about, like, parallel worlds?
What the hell does that even mean?
Big, so fucking
I'm afraid
Christ.
those who are still bound by the shackles of this world wouldn't be able to comprehend our mission.
Is another possible world the East world? Or the Nayuta world?
Not everyone can be on the same level as Professor Epstein, after all.
Wait, so Epstein gets it?
For now, don't worry your pretty little heads about it. Just focus on the rivalries ahead. Rufus is waiting for you on the top floor, by the by.
By the
and
by.
he's got Alberic with him. You might want to be careful with that one.
The Chief of the Gnomes is there too?
He did the snap finger thing.
Ugh,
Huh.
An ion!
So they've been hiding them here in the fortress.
Howdy.
In all honesty, you lot aren't half bad. You exceeded our expectations, at the very least. McBurn might finally be able to accomplish his long-held plans if he's up against you guys. I'm sure he'd appreciate it if you went and paid him a visit.
Regardless of how this tale ends, Ouroboros will carry on with the Grandmaster's plan.
Okay, sounds
We will
good.
soon move on to the third stage of the Orpheus final plan.
The fuck is the Orpheus
Who
final
knows?
plan?
I may just be lucky enough to encounter some of you again, someplace or other. Oh, and by the way, Yuna dear, would you mind passing a message from me to Ellie and your other friends at the SSS? Please tell them. We'll meet again someday. Oh, and that I'll be rooting for Crossbell's independence.
You mentioned the Orpheus final plan back in Sky the 3rd. Okay. Yeah, I still need to finish watching all the cutscenes in that game. I don't know what to make of all this. I won't lie, that was a lot of shocking information to take in. Professor Epstein seems to be involved somehow, too. To think I had assumed he was simply another historical figure, famous for first harnessing orbital energy half a century ago. What could they have meant by this possible world? I'm Gaius. I have church knowledge. Yeah, well, that was really overwhelming. The one thing I can get behind is focusing on what we're doing at the moment. Can't believe they even made sure to bring out McBurn. Which means he's somewhere in this fortress, just as we suspected. Well, gotta survive whatever comes at us and live to tell the tale to the others. Looks like Yuna has a message she has to pass on. Kinda wish that she'd just tell them herself, but oh well. Can't wait to speak with Lloyd and Estelle again. That's one more reason we've got to make sure we return safely. Time to go up an elevator! Whoop whoop! But first we have to defeat the Jade Rook. And Black Alberic. Seems this elevator goes up to the top floor. Go straight there or take a short break at the garden. I feel like we should probably strike while the iron's hot. Honestly, I'm surprised they gave up all this information voluntarily. Do you suppose it might be a red herring? No, I'd say it's a farewell gift of sorts. Yuna made quite an impression on them. I got kind of hot-headed there and spoke without thinking. Really, you're making this a way too big a deal of it. Ugh, I can't stand all this attention on me, okay? Aw. That's classic Yuna. Alright, so are we staying there or are we going? The top floor of the Imperial Fortress will be our next stage. The 5th rivalry awaits. New character dialogue is now available at the base. Well, pull my leg, why don't you? Oh wait, was there a... I didn't look at the map hard enough. Actually, no, because I believe the Zemiranor shards are at the rivalry stages. Hey, how's it going, you guys? Seriously? You've gotten all kinds of strong. Never thought I'd see the day when you'd be going toe-to-toe with Ouroboros and forces like that. Gaius was exactly right when he called you Class 7's bridge. You really do link everyone together. Seeing you grow into your role as a leader. Honestly, helping you along might have been one of my greatest accomplishments as an instructor. Quit it, you guys. You're gonna make me want to crawl into a hole and hide my face if it gets any redder. Besides, we need to focus. 4 rivalries crossed off the to-do list already, and the next one's just around the corner. Can't let ourselves mess things up right at the finish line. Agreed. Yeah, because what she said was obvious. Let's show them what Class 7 is made of. Yes! What is Class 7 made of? Made of sinew and bone. The Orc Knight's power is immense, but as Ordine said, ours is bolstered by the strength of our allies. Together we will not only rival the Orc Knight, but overcome it as well. I suppose we're past the point where the identity of our opponent makes a difference. We'll defeat whoever's in our way, just like all the ones before. Bruh. I think the Orc Knight will prove to be our toughest challenge yet, but don't let it shake you. We made it through all the others, we'll make it through this one too. The Orc Knight's strength is no less than that of the Ebon Knight. Valmarine will be with you. There's nothing we can't do. 5th rivalry will be against Rufus Alberet. He may be an accomplished swordsman, but I believe we're more than capable of besting him. Of course we are. Why? Because we're broken as fuck! In retrospect, what I feel towards my brother more than anything is gratitude. That is precisely why there is something I must inquire of him. The rivalry is between the two of you, but to me, it's my only opportunity to sort out our personal issues. Even with things the way they are, this isn't a good carry around so much tension non-stop. That Celine really is stubborn. Now she is, but that goes for you too. You can't let your guard down around that girl for even a moment, huh? Well, maybe just to... Wait, they'd be playing right into her hands. How about you teach me one of your old recipes instead? I'd love to try making one of your old signature dishes. Okay, sure. What do you want to try cooking? Omelet rice? A parfait? Ooh, apple pie maybe? I'll teach you any one you want. I wonder if those are the ones that, like, in the previous game's recipe books, those are the ones that Milliam was the best at making. Because that would be a clever touch. Yes. Give me...
Let's get started, shall we?
Give me some Phoenix Flame, Mappo.
This is one of my specialties.
Oh, look at that. 80 CP items. Lovely.
This looks like a good spot to cast a line.
Green, I get it. You want to fish, but people are dying, son. We only got the Orc and Ebon Knights left. Damn, I feel like more and more fired up the closer we get to the end. Even now I'm feeling such a mix of emotions, but if I start dwelling on them, there'd be no end to it. Gotta keep moving forward. At the very moment, the forces outside are no doubt staring each other down. We should get some rest and then move on. Yep, let's rest up. See, I hope in Kuro no Kiseki they keep some of like I'm curious to see what like side content they have in terms of like, oh, like in this game you got the Palm Party and you got Vantage Masters. Presumably they're going to introduce another card game, but honestly I would rather if they just kept Vantage Masters, because Neko, you said they kept it in Hajimari, but that's not Kuro, so I'll be curious. Although I did see the new characters that they dropped for Kuro, like another maid lady with a gun and a sword, Sarah-esque, and then a tech boy with a drone and a robo-dog. I'm like, ooh, interesting. Lisa, you okay? Yeah, my mother, grandfather, and Sharon are all counting on me. I won't disappoint them. As for him, I'm determined to find out the truth. I'll support you and Eustace with everything I've got. Thanks, Elisa. You really become such a pillar of strength. I'm glad to have you on our side. I was trying to crack my finger on my cheek. Glad to be of help. Yeah, glad to be of help. Isn't that the best sound ever when a water bottle just crinkles? A bottle of water? Fortunately, I'm not, I do not have the proper accent to make that funny. I got the bottle of water. Hey, yo, pass me that bottle of water over there. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Hey, yeah! Don't let up!
How's it going, cursed looper?
I'm up!
It's my turn! Let's go!
It's mine!
Okay.
Now.
Have to build up some
Done
BP.
already?
A spiraling pathway, just like in the Infernal Castle.
There's a moth.
Or the Grawl.
Fuck. Damn it.
Good. That means we only have one path. Upward. Now...
Fuck is it? Where the hell is that moth? You son of a bitch! Hate bugs. Hate them. Meow. Ah!
Wide open.
Scared.
It's down! It's mine!
Very well.
My turn. Now. Got no time to waste.
Oh, so beautiful. Okay, you know, how about we stop that and just pull it? Oh, that probably wasn't great on mic.
Ready.
Hey, let's wipe them out.
Now! It's mine!
Yes!
Sure.
Okay, let's get rid of
Done
y'all.
already?
Let's get rid of y'all. See, I'm curious to know how.
Ready.
Oh, hello there.
This one might be worth my time.
Alucard Benu. Back from some dinner, spicy wings. Oh, yeah, it's spicy wings for dinner. Nice. Not too much of a spice guy myself. More of a mild kind of guy.
My turn.
But
There.
you know, a little bit of spice ain't bad every now and then. A greater demon that craves life energy fills people with mind-breaking nightmares as it drags them to Gehenna.
Now.
This game is really just like buckling in with just using Gehenna every single day. Bam.
An opening. There. An opening.
It's my turn. Arcus, there.
I'm up. Shit, now. It's mine.
Give me them BPs, please.
Good teamwork
I'm
out there,
always
Kurt.
glad to be of assistance. It's
Yeah. So I'm curious to know how close like the Auric Knight fight will be to like the end of the game. And I know it's damn close because it's the final dungeon, but I'm talking like specifically like, oh, am I gonna fight the Auric Knight and then immediately gonna go into the Ambit Knight, or is it there gonna be more like dungeon
Don't let up.
after it?
Crimson Slash.
very well.
There. An opening.
Yes. Let's go.
It's mine.
Now.
Do
Done
you want me
already?
to say that? Yes. Yes, I do, because depending on it, it might it might change how long I stream for. And I am also curious to know if I'm gonna have a chance to get the remaining chest. Auric Knight is the third to last fight. Okay, that's what I figured. Because let me tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that there's gonna be like Auric Knight, then there's gonna be Ebon Knight. Okay, last one being Ebon Knight, because I was expecting like Ebon Knight being like second to last, and then the true one being the last one. But okay. Oh my bad, there's a true final boss. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
Ready.
So 4th. But is there going to be any... Do you know if there's going to be any dungeon exploration between the Auric Knight and the other ones?
Please be careful.
Hey, yeah! This one might be worth my time.
There's dungeon between Auric Knight. Cool. Okay, good. Good to know.
I'm going.
So chances are I will be able to just do Auric Knight
Got
and
no
then,
time to waste.
Then call the stream there. Because I know I need time to finish this game that I would not have if I were to try and get it all in right now. Okay, that goes that way. What the hell is to the right? Oh, closed door, that's what. Hey, bud. Oh yeah, you think you could just ignore me?
Got no time to waste.
Man, putting Emblem on Ash was the best idea ever. It's like putting Megalith on Reen in the Cold Steel 2 speedruns. It's like, yes, this is just efficiency.
Hey, this one might be worth my time.
Efficiency in its purest form.
My turn. Now. Done
Oh,
already?
I'm surprised that killed him. Was not expecting that. Yeah, that's just...
Oh, that's a nice-looking treasure chest.
Fenrir gem. Not gonna use it, but it's there. Going around town. Hey, how's it going?
They're in disarray.
Don't you be looking at me like that.
Done already.
You noticed me this time, and you're like, oh, I want to fight that guy. Yeah, you didn't think that before. Okay. Oh, and there's like a ladder here. Oh, the door was closed. That's why I was like, okay, that explains it. I was like, wait, how the hell did I miss this ladder? It's like, oh, because this door was closed. Okay, you can go straight through. The dungeon never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. No. Oh god, that's how I felt with Cold Steel 2, where it's like, okay, this Infernal Castle game's gonna end soon. Okay, advertisement. This isn't the end. Oh, now Reverie Corridor. Oh, it's literally a random dungeon that I could go through as much as I want. Okay, game that never ends.
I'm up.
Sure.
Now. An opening. It's down.
Yeah, you attack Kurt, you dumb idiot.
Arcus, it's my turn.
Gun. Oh, you piece of garbage.
It's
I'm
my
not
turn.
done with you.
Yes, yeah, now's our chance.
It's mine.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta!
We worked pretty well together.
That's how it's. I must
There we go. Got them leveled up. Okay. Woo! We did it.
Hey-ya!
Yeah, thinking of Reverie Corridor, I'm like, man, I like the idea of Reverie Corridor so much. Like, it's a really cool concept. I just wish it was available throughout the game instead of just at the end of Cold Steel 2. Like, I feel like just plopping it at the end is kind of like, okay, well, I don't really need a randomized dungeon now. The story is quite overwhelming, isn't it? And solemn as well, as if we entered the site of some ancient ritual, which we kinda did already several times. Reen? Crow? You feel it? Yeah, not making a secret of it. One of the last 2 remaining shards of the Great Power divided into 7 is just on the other side. Not to mention the power stolen from the Argent Knight. Ilium. No doubt it's Rufus with the Auric Knight behind that door, and Black Albrecht, the chief of the Black Workshop. See. Green, Crow, I understand most of the heavy lifting for this rivalry would fall to you. However, let us help you in the preliminary battle. Of course, I'll be counting on you. Phew, glad you volunteered. We'd have to call the whole thing off without you. We'll offer you our support during the rivalry, too. Yeah, let's make this the worst day of that rotten Governor General's life. Lisa and Yusa are required as attacking team members. For rivalry, you need Ring, Crow, and one member of the new Class 7. Oh, well. This is disgusting. I have to put Elisa in my attack member party slot? Ugh. Gross. And let's plop you guys into the support section. So I can just get you to the fuck out of there as soon as possible. 'Cause I don't want you anywhere close to my thing. Okay, prioritize speed. Put speed on them so they can get turned so I can yeet them the hell out of there. Don't want them. I don't want them anywhere near me. I want them to go to hell away. Because the funny thing is, Elisa and Eustace have never been characters that I've really used, unless forced to. Like, even out of all the OG Class 7 members, they were some of the ones I used the least. Hell, if I could help it, I really only ever used Elliot, Fee, and Laura. So, everyone else is also kind of, low use as well. Primary member of the Iron Bloods, Rufus Alberea.
So, you've arrived.
Hello, douche Magoo.
Earlier than expected, too.
Yes, we've come for you, Rufus.
Did you really think those two from Ouroboros would hold us up for long?
I mean, kinda.
It doesn't matter. They've fulfilled their role. The only thing we require for the rivalry is the Ashen Awakener. Everyone else is none of our concern. The Azure Awakener included. The Sword of the End still has a role to play, however. Campanella and Maribel were to thin out your ranks, but they didn't even use their ion against you. How disappointing.
How could you?
Man, say what you really mean, why don't you?
This guy has textbook villain written all over him.
Textbook villain.
Ouroboros has their own priorities, and we have ours. We can't expect outsiders to be fully invested in our plans, after all.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Their organization is only interested in observation. Further cooperation may not be necessary.
Today's just full of interesting info, huh?
That's a topic for another time, perhaps.
Yeah, you don't deserve those wings.
The wings stolen from the Steel Maiden's Divine Knight.
The Auric Knight has completely absorbed them now.
That power was rightfully won by the Ashen Knight. It should have gone to Valimar.
Rufus Alberea, Knight of Blood and Iron. The man before me is no brother of mine.
You have no honor!
Interrupting a duel at the last minute. And for your own selfish reasons. Have you no honor?
He did the same thing back when he killed Grianos at the Infernal Castle.
You're pretty messed up for someone who's supposed to be the noblest of nobles.
I can't deny it. But even so, noble blood still runs through my veins. Banter aside, I had a war to manage on top of my duties as a Knight of Blood and Iron. Surely you can't fault me for picking the most efficient course of action. Oh, and by the way, I'm happy you were able to recover Millium, even if she is simply a projection from the sword.
How dare you!
It's okay, guys. He's not wrong, you know. Sup, Rufus? Long time no see!
Yes, you certainly surprised all of us back at the Grawl. But I'm happy, as a fellow Ironblood, that we were able to meet again. Although, I imagine my joy pales in comparison to Clara Lecter's.
Aw, don't sweat it. We didn't really have that many chances to hang out anyway.
You would have grown to love me.
Millium, you're definitely one of a kind.
I think you're being a bit too cheerful given the situation.
Sorry to interrupt, but I believe this will have to do for our banter. We should begin the preparations now. Ideally, this would have taken place during the Great Twilight's climax, but I suppose it may work out yet. should you lose to Lord Rufus, he will obtain the Sword of the End, allowing us to be fully prepared for the final rivalry.
Sorry, that's not how it's going to go.
You seem pretty confident that Rufus will win. No. Maybe it's not Rufus you place your faith in, but the Auric Knight.
Oh?
It's true that the Auric Knight has seemingly limitless potential, just like the Argent Knight.
So why doesn't Valmar have
the Divine
limitless
Knights
potential?
may appear to be equally powerful, but there is a hierarchy among them. They have engaged in many battles over the past centuries, each time being wiped from the annals of history. All as practice for the true rivalry of the Seven. The only knight that did not participate was the Ebon Knight.
Oh, so
it may interest you to know that even if a Divine Knight is destroyed, with time it will regenerate.
So is it like, oh, the Divine Knights that fought more have less power because they've used it more often, whereas older, unfought ones are stronger because they've been able to store it up?
Their awakeners, however, often end up as undead abominations. Nosferatu.
Oh, is that what those are?
Do you remember the field of endless blades you witnessed during your trial below Thor's?
Yeah, it was
Each
cool.
sword marked a Divine Knight's defeat.
Oh, wow.
The grave of yet another of its awakeners.
That's a lot. In 1,200 years since it, like, blew up, right? Like those things were only made, what, 1,200 years ago? That's a lot. That's a lot of fights.
I can't believe it.
So that's what they were.
In all the battles that occurred, two knights emerged victorious far more often than their brethren.
Oh, okay. So it's not fought the least, it's just fought and won the most.
Their strength is second only to the Ebon Knights. Surely by now you must know which ones I refer to, correct? They were, of course, the Auric Knight, brilliant as the sun, and the Argent Knight, which glows like the moon.
Rufus not the most popular guy now, eh? I mean, yeah, no. See, that's the crazy thing, right? Like, in Cold Steel 1, you're like, Rufus, you're a pretty stand-up guy, Rufus. Like, you're pretty cool for a noble. And then Cold Steel 2 happens, and you're like, oh, Rufus, you're kind of an asshole. And you're like, okay, well, maybe. And then it's like, oh, Cold Steel 3 and 4. You're just a dick.
Following them was the Crimson Demon with 1,000 weapons, the Vermilion Knight. Compared to such supremely powerful machines, the Azure, Palatinate, and Ashen Knights are nothing.
Where does this guy get off?
Kinda pisses me off to hear him trash talk Ordine like that.
It's true that the kind of energy it gives off feels completely different from the others.
And now that it has the Argent Knight's powers as well.
Precisely. You made a grave error in not properly absorbing the Azure Knight's energy.
Don't
In
worry
your
about
current state, you won't be able to make full use of the Palatinate and Vermilion Knight's powers. Frankly, I didn't have high expectations for Prince Cedric's ability to use the Vermilion Knight. It makes things more convenient for us now that you've absorbed its power as well.
You just say whatever you want, don't you?
But you don't have a damn clue what we're capable of.
Oh?
Class 7's been through so many crucial moments together. Everything we did in the Civil War, the Grawl of Erebos.
And in the course of those events, we lost some of our dearest friends. Yet despite that, we never gave up.
We challenged foes we had no hope of defeating, getting help along the way whenever we needed it. No matter how hard it was, and even if it was only small steps, we kept moving forward all the same.
Yeah, and the new Class 7 is following in your footsteps.
No. You've already caught up to us, Yuna. Instead of walking in our shadow, you walk with us as equals.
Optimism, perseverance, and cooperation are what give us... No. They're what gives humanity true strength. Technology doesn't mean anything on its own. Without human hearts to guide it, it's nothing more than steel and circuits. Once the Great Twilight is over, you say you want to create a world ruled by the Black Workshop. But if there isn't any heart in this cold world you want to make, then what's the point?
I'm sure when you made me and Tilly, you never expected us to have feelings. But we went way beyond what you expected. We pretty much became humans.
Homunculus become human.
Yes, I believe this applies to Kia as well, and it all points to one thing.
Right. We create meaning in our lives by our interactions with others. And it's the bonds between people that shape the world. The world you want to create is one completely under the Ebon Knight's control.
Anime friendship.
A world where the inhabitants, like the gnomes, are enslaved to a higher power without wills of their own. Where people can't find meaning in their lives by struggling and helping each other to move forward.
Okay.
But is there really any meaning to a life like that?
That same tired rhetoric.
Going to give another friendship speech.
Actually, I believe I agree with them.
What?
Still, don't think yourselves unique. I have experienced my own fair share of hardship and struggle.
I was born with a golden spoon in my mouth. Do you know how fucking uncomfortable that is? Oh, and the chefs, they would bring me only the second rarest lobsters when asked. Couldn't even give me the most rare. Ugh. Woe is me.
And ultimately, I have no plans to serve anyone either. Not the Ebon Knight, nor Chancellor Osborne. My path is clear. I will be the one to surpass my father.
Shing.
The Holy Sword of Vishnard.
That's one of the twin blades the Alborea family used to slay Nosferatu in ages past.
But I equipped the big one on him. On him. Eustace. Yeah, there we go.
Eustace, you too?
Yeah.
Is that the other one?
Yeah, it is.
Ah, so Arnaud delivered the Holy Sword of Elvars to you.
Damn, this is a banger.
This is simply perfect. We can have ourselves one more sparring match before the rivalry.
Do as you wish, but we must begin our preparations.
Zora
Balor!
The original combat shell. That's right. Even Estelle and the others had a tough time dealing with it.
I got a bow.
It pains me to see what's become of you, Father. But I still believe in the love that you had for Mother and me.
I really feel like an orbital bow is probably
So
not
I'll
the best
prove
weapon.
Right here and now, I'll prove to you that your love was not a lie.
Stubborn as ever, Ms. Reinford. You leave me no...
In my head, I'm remembering friendship and love.
You leave me no choice but to snuff out that foolish hope of yours for good. To prove to you that my master is this world's only truth. Not Chancellor Osborne, nor the Lionheart Emperor. No, I will serve Ishmelga to the very end.
This will be it, Eustace.
Yes. His voice actor reminds me of Zap Brannigan.
Your last opportunity to challenge me before I transcend humanity. Now, let us cross blades.
Wait, does he mean...
No way.
You damn fool!
Dude, he's gonna transcend humanity. Is he gonna become like a Nosferatu or a demon or whatever? Allow me Oh, to grant sweet. you eternal despair.
Now come.
Eternal
Show us what you're
despair.
capable of.
Oh no. Oh no. It's eternal despair. Whatever shall I do?
Sorry.
Leave it to me.
Whatever shall I do with that eternal despair?
Very well.
Bam. Yeah, excuse me while I just take that.
Now, let's dance.
Fortunately, didn't have time to put on Avalon.
Not on my watch.
Damn it! Fiend, stop doing that.
Very well.
He can take the hit. Okay, so let's. Oh crap! I don't have her in the party. Boom. Give me that.
My turn.
Now, nope. I'll let you do this.
My soul. It's my turn.
And you know what? I'll just use the full one because it doesn't exactly matter so long as I get it out. Noval Gem, Chief of the Gnomes, loyal to the Chancellor Osborne. No, loyal to a Schmelga. Able to warp space, trapping his foes in a dark dimension. Chrono Boist.
Let's go.
Governor General Rufus. An Iron Blood and Awakener of the Auric Knight, preparing the stage for the rivalry, wielding his magically enhanced sword. Excuse me while I pop it one more time to get rid of my EP exactly. Excuse me while I just smack you around like a little bitch. Yeah. After I Demon Unchained you.
It's my turn.
Chevalier Kale. Oh no.
Take this. It's my turn.
God damn it, how is that outside of your range, you dumb fuck? Excuse me while I get a better party member in.
Leave it to me.
Galleon War, you bang.
Arrogant fools.
Take away your buffs.
You've won yet.
It's my turn.
I am gonna go and I'm gonna do. Okay, well. Infernal Gale.
Take this! Infernal Gale!
Do this. Take advantage of damage boost with the strength boost.
Now,
get you another goddamn Belial raid.
Pathetic fools.
Took him out, so I'm gonna get 2 Noval gems, maybe.
Not bad at all. Show me more.
Enhance.
I hope you're prepared for this.
Huh.
It's my turn.
Excuse me, I need a black. Oh, wait. Do I have any better than 60% damage? Yeah, there we go. 90% damage reduction. Doing that, because he's gonna S-craft me, and it's gonna hurt. Oh, it's gonna hurt bad. Bad. Yeah, I'm gonna use Tear Up.
Thanks.
Him.
It's time I
Agrios Caliber. Didn't realize how low on health Ash and Reen were.
Carve this into your flesh. Ha! Agrius Caliber!
He did like less than 1,000 damage on each of us. That's great.
Let's go.
It's my turn.
Okay, Reen. Ooh, the Luminous Abyss. Bang. And then you go insane. You're going. You're living La Vida Loca.
Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Yes. Arcus, activate.
An opening.
Yeah, do that.
Sure.
Undead Rage. Bang.
Very well.
Holy flame.
Yeah, attack him. I think I missed both.
Take this.
Yep.
I'm going. Ha!
It's so free.
I'm going.
65.
Arcus, activate.
59.
My turn.
And you know what? I want 2 of that. I want 2 of the thing he has. So I'm gonna hit him with Ash instead.
I see.
Yeah, give me your stuff.
Rah, let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving. Cats, level 10. Noval Gem 2, Dragon Incense 2.
All right.
Love it.
Got it.
That's what you like to see.
A matter of course.
A matter of course.
Nice.
I must train.
That's
Okay.
It's happening.
It's
the
happening.
rivalry is starting.
Oh, my heart.
What's going on?
I am... No, I'm...
My brain, it trembles.
Father?
Oh my god, my hair's not white anymore, and I have glasses again.
What's happening? No! I am forever a loyal servant of Ishmelga. I am Black Alberic. I have no need of you, Franz Reinfeld!
Teleport away.
Father?
Could it be losing its hold on him?
Ah, what a pitiful sight when the puppet has been cut loose from the puppeteer's strings. Perhaps the Ebon Knight can no longer be bothered to divide its attention when the end is so near. Come forth, El Prado, the Auric Knight!
El Prado.
As you command.
El Prado. We're going to El Dorado, El Prado.
Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Yo, what's up, bitch?
Come! Ordine, the Azure Knight!
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Yeet yeet. Time to beat the shit out of a gold guy. Oh, okay, well I see. Got a big ass mace. And a gun thing.
This will be the last rivalry before the battle that will decide this world's fate.
Yes.
Once I've proven victorious here, I will hold the power of all the divine knights you've defeated, as well as the Sword of the End. Then, I will discard my life and become an immortal.
I knew it.
Damn it.
Finally, I will challenge my father and surpass him at long last. Only then will I be able to prove my life was worth more than that of an unwanted bastard child. I will be the one who decides the meaning of my existence!
Reen, please stop him!
I will. Just leave it to me.
Man, you would have thought you would have got over that. Victory in the fourth rivalry has granted Reen the EX Order 1000 Force. Nope. Support, and you know, I want this. I want him to have some fun. Oh. There we go. You get out of here. There we go. And you know what? Actually, let's give you even more strength. Okay, let's do this.
Let us bring this to a close.
Yes, let
All
us.
of it.
You can use the EX Order 1000 Force by pressing triangle and accessing the crafts menu. This will consume 2 BP and increase the damage dealt to enemies for 3 of your party's turns. In addition, each party member's strength and ATS will be greatly increased.
Let's go!
Yeah. Nope. There we go.
Get back now and open it!
Okay, that one's going first.
All right.
Shoot, there! You're wide open!
Sure.
Huh. Yeah, it's mine!
Divine Arc.
Divine Arc! Holy flame!
Can you, like, let me go again?
See!
I see.
My turn.
Okay, crafts. Actually, you know, let's just go for it.
It's down! It's mine!
Very well.
EX Arts. Yeah, you just take him out. There we go.
It's my turn.
No need to worry about this. Okay.
Let's go, everyone!
Thousand Force! Ooh, that's cool. I like that.
It's my turn. Get back! It's down! An opening!
My turn.
Darkness, sunder them!
I'll handle this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're mine!
Yeah, we gotta take that one out. Boom. We're now alone and a lot less dangerous. Okay, gonna need to heal you.
Let's go.
Gonna need to heal you like a bastard. Okay, let's try. That was stupid. I mean, even said it wouldn't work. That was foolish.
Sure.
Nope. Okay, that one doesn't work either. And we're gonna use a nice little item on you. You back to full health. Oh no! I see!
I'm up!
Okay,
Now! And open!
You've done well, but it ends here.
Oh, god damn it.
All right.
You dumb motherfucker.
They're down! You're wide open!
I got this. Now, that's what you get for being careless.
I see! Oh no!
Golden Caliber!
Oh no!
Very well.
Very well.
Yeah! Let's go!
Craft.
Let's go!
Do that.
It's my turn! Here's my strike! Now!
Finisher. Line domination. Bam. You got broked, son.
My turn.
There! You're wide open!
All right.
No, just do another.
There!
Finisher. Deadly cross. Bam.
I'll handle
More
this.
wing. And just do boom.
Moving out.
They're down! You're wide open!
Boom. Man, Valmar wasn't even one that took you out. Or Dan.
You messed with the wrong guy.
Look at all them levels.
All right,
That's what I like to see.
I grew a little.
I grew a little. I grew a little. Now I need to go back to Victoria's Secret. Okay. Well, Rufus, you're kind of a little bitch.
I lost?
Yeah. You weren't even that tough.
Yes.
Of course, I do have like those Omega EX orbs in, so you know, they're
You've
good.
been defeated, Rufus.
I had the Auric Knight, the strength of the Argent Knight, and the fortress's power. It should have been impossible for your friends to win. Eustace, members of Class 7, please, tell me why.
You go for it, man.
It's because you refuse to rely on anyone but yourself.
What? Power friendship?
That pretty much sums it up.
Damn, Val, we're getting OP. Yep.
You had people you could have relied on, but you chose not to.
Despite your issues with House Albarea, your bond with Eustace was real at least. But still, you shut him out. You chose to walk this path all by yourself.
I walk a lonely road, only one I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, all I know is me and I walk alone. Darn it.
And you didn't even rely on the other Iron Bloods. That's the legacy you've made for yourself. Being just too good to need anyone else.
And a mindset like that, it's just not healthy at all. You've pulled string after string to keep Crossbell under your thumb, but that was only a temporary measure. What kind of future would that lead to?
Yes. In governing Crossbell, you relied mainly on deception and force. Though they served you well the past few years, they are brittle tools that break easily. You can't rely on them forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
No matter your methods, there is only so much you can accomplish alone.
Yep. Your approach is pretty much the opposite of Prince Olivert's.
It's true.
And Prince Olivert's awesome.
I can't argue with that. At least, contributing to the formation of Class 7 was one of the few things I can be proud of.
You got no chance, Rufus, without the power of friendship. It's like, oh, you thought I didn't have any friends? Pulls out like a sock puppet. This is my friend, Sockworth. Yes, I'm friends with Rufus. It's like, yeah, but you can't, like, power link with them. And it's like, oh, yeah? Holy shit, did you just link with a goddamn sock puppet? Be fucking hilarious.
I imagine that once I fall unconscious, you'll discover the fortress's garden has changed. There, you'll find a path to the very core of this fortress. The blazing demon waits for you.
The blazing demon? Oh boy.
It will be your most difficult battle yet. Prove to me you have the strength to see this through to the end. And what lies beyond is the final rivalry. To think it's nearly over after all this time. In the end, I was nothing but a fraud. Inferior in every way to their real sons.
Come on, kick him in the teeth.
We'll take care of it from here. Please rest, brother. However, before you do so,
I need to knock some sense back into you.
Fuck yeah. Come on, use this.
Go on then.
Yeah. Fucking sock it to him. Boom. Deserves it. Oh my god, Valimar, you drank some Red Bull. You got some wings. Red Bull. Dude, those commercials were great. Red Bull gives you wings, where it's like, oh yeah, we gave the other team Red Bull. What? You gave the other team Red Bull? It's like, yeah, but we only give it to one half of their ship. Just spinning around. Oh god, those commercials were great. I don't even drink Red Bull. Like, I don't drink energy drinks. But I think that commercial's hilarious. Looks like it's finally over now. Yes. I've been bottling this up for so long, but now I've told him everything that needed to be said. Must be a relief. Yeah, I bet that took a real load off you, huh, Eustace? To all of you. You have my sincerest thanks for your help. I wouldn't have been able to come here and confront Rufus without you. Of course. Ah, look who's gone all humble on us now. It's all the more precious for how rarely we see that side of him. That's Eustace for you. We really should have recorded that for posterity. Don't you think that's kind of harsh? I don't think he's that standoffish. I drink energy drinks. I was more into Monster. Okay. You don't know him as well as we do. Alright, you guys are just teasing him now. That side, I can't help but thinking about Alberic's near change of heart back there. Almost. He grew glasses out of his face. He was close to breaking free of Ishmelga's influence. We saw Fran's rhyme for transformation into Black Alberic ourselves through the spectral moon mirror. However, today's battle gives some hope that it can be reversed. Maybe. Wary of being too hopeful. It would hurt too much if it turned out to be impossible. Let's not talk about it now. There's one more rivalry to clear, and another obstacle before that. Yeah. I'm a demon man. Burn was already a pain to begin with, but now that another form you've seen, he's straight up a monster. We really have to rely on a divine knight or two if we want to get past him. Really? He's not even an awakener. He's packing that much of a punch? It may seem against the code of chivalry, but in this case, we've got to throw everything we have at him. We'll do what it takes. I think we're all pretty exhausted right now. Let's take a break in the garden first. We have promised a new pathway from there as well. Why don't we see what that's all about? Valmar and Nardine deserve a rest too, after everything. I appreciate the sentiment. We'll go ahead and teleport to the camp. Bruh. Yeah. Ugh. We'll discuss this as a family once everything is said and done. As long as one's still alive, nothing is truly set in stone. Yes. Oh, give me. Yes, Black Zemurian ore shard. I desire the Black Zemurian ore shard. With it I shall forge more ore. More, as you will. Everyone, look. It's changed. There's now a freaking elevator in the middle. Who would have guessed? This won't take us to the core, huh? Seems like it. Looked like a black dome from the outside. Yeah, the thing at the bottom. Should be the last sector of the fortress. And Ouroboros is enforcer number 1. The blazing demon awaits us there. Not just him either. It is almost the final battle. We're almost there. Get some rest before we head out. It's going to be intense. We should eat too. Best to go in on a full stomach. Might be a good idea to inspect our equipment and make sure everything's in working order. Indeed. Everyone, be certain you're prepared before we make our departure. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh lordy lord. Okay. God damn it. I just wanted to walk over it. However, it takes the most dangerous part of the fortress. Are we ready to go? However, begin exploring the last sector. No. Just wanted to go over it. Because I need to come over here. And I need to synthesize some Black Zemurian ore. Okay, so who do I have the orbs for? Or who do I have it on right now? I have Homura. I have Gleaming Basilius. Anastasia. I need to get the one for her. So switch. Okay, so going to be hers. 5 Florentine. Here I have Anastasia. Sacred Gun Romancia. A graceful arch rifle made of Black Zemurian ore, named after a famous epic magic elemental. Boom. This game is very generous with the amount of Zemurian ore shards they gave you, because I think in like Cold Steel 1 you're able to make, what was it? Like getting all the books would give you 1 ore, and then you would have to find the shards in the final dungeon to make the other. Like I'm pretty sure you only got 2 per run, unless you then used new material to get the fragments. I think it was the same in Cold Steel 2. Like this one's like being able to get 4 in 1 run is a pretty big deal. Okay. So with that, let's save. Okay. And let's go to the title screen. And with that, thank you all for watching. This is a great stream. I plan to do another one on Saturday. And finish up this game. Because I refuse to do another stream without doing that. I imagine it'll probably be earlier in the day on Saturday, like my normal Saturday weekend stream times. But regardless, this is a great stream. It was fantastic doing this one. So thank you Neko, Dave, and Kai Pai for dropping by. It was great talking to you guys. And I will, of course, be posting on Twitter when I go live, and I'm sure Twitch gives live notifications. So if you're free on Saturday, feel free to drop by to see this great game get finished. So I hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me next time. Bye.